That's what that's what I do under Video Therapy Network. Again, the brand which I have established mainly it's normally I communicate or most of the conversations happens between clinicians.
Okay.
Clinicians being a physician or a nurse practitioner or a therapist or psychologist, because that's what Video Therapy Network is all about. I mean, kind of a video is a therapy, and the mission which I'm working towards is the same. So again, only for known friends and community members, I keep it open. And there are hardly very few conversations, mainly when it comes to helping our own teammates or community mates. So this is absolutely fine, right? Hitting record.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all right. I don't know if it's worth putting there, but
Yeah, definitely it's worth because I do have conversations with children,
okay.
kids in 6th grade or 8th grade. That's also coming up. In fact, both my kids in 8th and 7th grade. And last week when I was in Bangalore, there was another 6th grader who aspires to be like Mr. Beast or another creator. But they don't know how to begin or where to begin. More than the subscribers and YouTube silver play buttons, people are more excited about content creation, as in how things work digitally. And in the past, we played it. So let's see how it goes. Most of the conversations which I feel is as good as therapy. It's kind of healing, one of the healing modalities. I mean, this is not the other form of science, but again, everything for educational purpose and for learning. So, I mean, I'm quite transparent as to what will work, what will not work. There's nothing to hide because everything is already there on Google and YouTube. So I'll leave it open to you now.
So, are we? I mean, are you kind of working with Indian clients as well? Because as far as I remember, the last conversation, you were mostly working with US clients, right?
Yeah, US clinicians only. Because with Indian clients, again, from known people who had met me in the past or people who had known me in the past, it's like a couple of them. You can easily count them on fingers. So again, it's always good to work with anybody who had already seen our growth, somebody who had known us from offline meetings, or probably known communities. So right now, there are a couple of associates, I would say, are probably known persons from the law field. There are a few doctors also, Indian doctors. So let's see, as in we are parallelly trying to create the content or build a brand because it's a consistency game. But main revenue comes from only from US.
So is it just the doctors, Raj, or also the, you said lawyers also you're working with, right?
Yeah, there are a few attorneys, like IPR attorney, even US legal space. There are a few people who trust. There were a couple of deals which were about to happen, but nothing on paper. They're in the pipeline.
I mean, my experience, I don't know if this is something also happened with others. I mean, when we are trying to work with lawyers, I mean, this is with the recruiting firm though, we had difficult time taking payments from them, especially the law firms. So we hardly worked for a month or 1.5, and then we stopped working for them. We moved away our niche from lawyers to accounting firm. So yeah, I mean, I had to.
Even right now, I have few accounting professionals from US. There are a couple of them because they know how number games work, and most of them are not creative. They don't have time for social media. That's a good part. Most of the accounting professionals. So I have few lined up with them. Lawyers, I guess maybe the payment comes after 45 days or 90 days. I don't know. Is it still the rapid hiring solutions?
Rapid, no, I've shut it down last year. So it's like, I don't, it's kind of been, I was planning to move away pivot for quite some time now. So I want to, I mean, it's into IT. So I feel like probably IT would not have the kind of future I had before. So at this point of time, since I met you last time, even then I was clear, like, I would pivot to something else at that point of time. So I was kind of exploring. Uh, I mean, yeah, the one of the reason of the call is also the same. I wanted to talk to you to, to see, how, I could pivot my career at this point of time. There was this conversation last time. You said probably, I can go into working with US clients on the same platform, uh, doing video editing for them. So I wanted to, touch base with you to see if that is something we can plan for. How long do you think this would sustain as a market overall, Raj? I mean, is it something safe to take it forward at this point of time? Since the AI.
Interesting. I would recommend content creation, because it's an ocean. People believe there is huge competition and all, but we know it's like a universal space. There is lots of abundance out there. Anybody can come and uh, catch hold of any set of clients and explore. I mean, there is huge scope um, in content creation. Doesn't matter whether it's video, audio, or even if you are starting podcasting. Like I've seen one of the videos of Steve Jobs, which I scheduled for publishing on LinkedIn, or maybe it's already published, I guess, the latest LinkedIn post of mine. Steve Jobs talk about podcasting as a word, as a term. It emerged between the word, iPod and broadcasting. So both the words combined, it's podcasting. And prior to the term iPod, it's never been uh, known to people. And even if you start from today with consistency, definitely you can hit the long-term goal. Because even YouTubers, I know lots of YouTubers who are just starting fresh, who are starting right from scratch, from ground zero. In the last 1 month, there are known YouTubers whom I know, because things have changed. In the last 5 months, things have changed tremendously because of the AI tools. The 2024, there is a huge transformation. There is paradigm shift, we can say. And definitely 2025 to 30, next 5 years, whoever is playing the game consistently will be way far than the people who are not creating any content. So it's not just video editing. It's not just speaking something and recording, publishing something onto Apple and Google Podcasts, or building the Spotify playlist. It's all about helping somebody create the content. So, doctors, lawyers, HR recruiters, who are way better than, because experience matters, right? Mostly it is their past experience. I know people on LinkedIn who are deans of social work. They have amazing experience. None of that experience is available through reading any books, because they haven't authored or they haven't published. Probably it might be there in other famous publishers. Probably if you take Dr. Joe Dispenza or Robin Sharma and all that other authors, people who have published their books, that's okay. But there is a huge scope for other clinicians, or mainly when I look at other creators, there is a huge space. Even you can start something from scratch, from ground zero now. Whoever is your target audience, even if you start with a fresh YouTube video,
Okay.
I'm sure you will hit the 1,000 subscribers, and because things are much easier through various tools. Lots of AI tools are there. You can, I mean, it's that focus which matters. With right focus and not at all giving up, definitely you can be there.
Got it. So, I mean, my challenge at this point of time is I'm down with my savings, so I need to generate some income. So, is there something that I can start? Obviously, I couldn't pay the editor and continue it for what I was doing. I mean, I did it for a very short period of time. The videos, whatever I did, they were very small. So, yes, I would want to get in the video at some point. I mean, not probably immediately once I settle this down. So I wanted to see, is there a consistent, at least a small income that we can rely upon, working with US clients? Do you think
This
does
is
it make
the-
some sense?
these guys, this again, one of the recent startup, the skill arbitrage. I don't know if you heard about skill arbitrage.
Yeah, I've been seeing some ads from them.
Yeah, so in 3 days they explain the entire process. It's all about attracting clients or pitching clients. And they teach the same stuff. Everybody teaches the same stuff. How to get hold of clients. Like Y Combinator has got thousands of startups every month. So cash hold of the startups which are there in US market or be in other markets, also in European markets. Worldwide, almost everybody's now user-friendly when it comes to remote working, or and most of them need VAs or content creators, or they need some assistant, be it virtual assistant or somebody who can help them create content. But your confidence will boost when you crack 2 or 3 clients who can pay those $500 or $1,000 with a long-term contract, be it a 1-year contract. So it's all about lead generation. Skill arbitrage teaches the same for all the women, remote working women. I'd been through their program multiple times, like that weekend, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay.
Though all the stuff is already on YouTube, they go through the series of wordings and the team works amazingly. I'm connected with a couple of them on LinkedIn. The sad part is nobody has time for one-on-one coaching or individual attention. They do group coaching, 700, 800 people come. Probably 10 of them will pay 60, 70,000. They pitch a high ticket product, which is most of the digital products. If it is above 5,000 or if it's in the category of 5,000 to 5 lakh, people pay more attention to it, as in people will definitely take action. So I know people who sell $50,000, I mean 50,000 rupee product. I know people who sell even 500 rupee product. 99 is a common term. Selling 99 is like an attention grabber. 99 rupees or $10, $15. I know you keep seeing all of them on LinkedIn, right? Some of them sell $35 Zoom webinar. Couple of them will be in automated webinars and all that. So again, rituals, we all follow Blair Singer or Siddharth Rajshekar because I'm from ILH, that link which I sent you. We all have our ups and downs. It's not like daily we make amazing clients. So probably we send DMs or we try and lead nurturing sequence, right? Like the email sequence. So for every 100 or 1,000 will be too much, but for every 100 DMs, 99 of them will be no. Even there are clients of mine, clients as in prospective clients or leads, whom I'm still following even after 3 years. Because I know they're active on Facebook. They're not active on YouTube. They're not active on LinkedIn, but they are active through Facebook Lives. They have high engagement through Facebook. And people who are active on LinkedIn, I know they are not active on Facebook or YouTube. End of the day, their ultimate goal is to drive traffic from social media to their websites. So most of the time goes as in if they have made changes to the website or if they have made changes to the landing pages or the lead magnets like the PDFs or the kind of email sequences which they keep sending every month. Like last month was 4th of July. What are the offers which was there during Independence Day? Now summer going on. So what are the summer offers? So keeping an eye on the trends now, another 3-4 months, probably 84 days, I guess. 84 days again, November, the US elections come. There is lots of political stress. 5th of November is when the US elections happen. But again, Christmas holidays are around the corner. So not everybody is into content creation game. But again, we have to motivate them. We have to prove it to them that we believe in them. I know physicians who don't even share one video a month, but they're paying me. They're paying me because I'm creating something out of scratch, or I'm creating some stock videos or some kind of what you call the branded content. But I know, and they also know that if they publish their own content, they get more reach or they get more mileage. They know that, but in spite of knowing that, they don't do it because they have their own busy lives. And even yesterday, I was negotiating, not negotiating, I was like, just give. I mean, it's like blasting a client, or you have to be nice to them, you have to be polite to them because they feel hurt and all. But trying to switch on different gears. So it works. It works. People people are in their own comfort zones. Most of the clients whom I work for, they are in their own comfort zones. But sometimes I trick them. Sometimes I keep sending them something else, so that they share something or they shoot something.
Okay.
End of the day, everything, be it PDF, be it Word document, be it LinkedIn post, any social media post, they're all good only with the text. But you and me know that that text will not get more attention unless copy matters. Whatever the text they write also, is it like a LinkedIn article or a LinkedIn post, or can we convert the text with the AI tools? We can convert the text into carousel posts, or we can convert into a beautiful video. They say something because they speak a lot, as in most of them are very active with the intent or the purpose of whatever their talk is, but they still don't figure out how to get more clients because they have their expired websites or expired domains, which I am also facing with some leads, with few prospective leads. Though most of their websites are expired. So again, there is an opportunity to renew their domain, to publish something on their website. In fact, I've done a couple of websites. Being a video creator or being a content editor, I'm like, how do I do it? Okay, find you on YouTube, how to publish different pages. Again, repeat the same steps. And they happily send $200 or $300 for whatever the work, remote work, which is done. Not all of it is published on Video Therapy Network, but I think there are few out there. Only thing is, if you have a team, if you build a team, doing the same steps repeatedly, what skill arbitrage does,
Okay.
definitely you can run $1 million business monthly, which is equivalent to, you can easily get a turnover of 7 to 8 crores monthly. People are stuck at 3 to 5 lakhs monthly right now because we are all in our own comfort zones. As in, I don't want more money. I'm enough. I'm happy. I'm peaceful. And there are other women who are struggling for 50,000 or 1 lakh. whom I know, and the other people who show me a part for 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees. The people who chase me for that, everything falls into how consistent you are, because you do the same boring thing every day. I do keep repeating the same boring tasks again and again and again and again and again. Every day I do the same task, but how do we balance, like, uh, between what we do? Sometimes again, the balance really matters.
And Raj, I mean, is it something, do you think this industry would go on for, at least 5, 7 years down the lane, or would there be a change as such here?
No, there is definitely no change, because see this, I don't know what this growth Vidyapith is. I mean, the one which you have, are you like one of the coach there in growth Vidyapith, or?
Well, I mean, since I was not doing anything, I kind of was mentoring for them for a few of their courses, and
Oh, okay.
uh,
Teens and kids, okay.
so that I can learn myself. I mean, it's been a good learning experience though.
No, the industry is there as long as humans need this content creation space, because they're quite active. I was just going through uh, the growth with your page. So the industry is there forever. See, when Facebook started, there are lots of biggies in the market, the IT firms and all. But they didn't see the social networking. They said social media doesn't make money and all. But it's all about running ads, driving traffic, uh, helping another one. Most of these creators, if you now do growth with your page, this has got 50,000 subscribers. Probably they are heading towards 100,000 subscribers, which they will definitely hit. They'll get a YouTube silver play button. But this channel is definitely monetized. Monetized as in they're getting the ad revenue from YouTube, because the YouTube partner program pays like 49%. So individually, it's tough. If you look at all their individual channels, almost all the coaches, everybody struggles. One of the best example, I mean, struggles to keep that momentum going on. So if you look at all their individual social media handles or channels, they have, again, everybody has got their own learning curve. The same thing, I target only US clinicians because there is a huge scope. Even after 5 years or 10 years down the line, they know their target audience, they know their future clients. Almost everybody whom I target, there are like hundreds of websites. But so if I need to find a therapist anywhere globally, not only in US, though I focus only in US, the Psychology Today is one of the sites. I don't know if you heard about Doximity. Do you?
I mean,
it's kind of LinkedIn for only US doctors. There are again millions of them. Most of the doctors are they're all on Doximity because you need to be verified to be on the platform. They have an app and all this. So almost all the clinicians are in here, but I check who are active on other platforms, mainly YouTube or LinkedIn.
Okay.
So most of the clinicians, they don't have time, but when it comes to whoever is your target audience, even if it is HR, or even if it's management consultants, or even if it is students, as long as people pay for their college and school, this would live, because almost all the institutions, educational institutions, they are now active on YouTube, but they are not active on LinkedIn, couple of them, because Viber, CCNT, and all the other LinkedIn creators, though 500 rupees is a hook, though we know 1,000 rupee anything is a hook. They upsell 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000, because unless they pay 10 to 15,000 or 20,000, people are not serious. The same thing with children. If you give a $10,000 product, I mean, if you give a 10,000 rupee product or a 20,000 rupee product for 200 rupees or 500 rupees, they just buy it like a movie ticket and they keep it aside. Like they never touch it. That is the biggest problem which everybody is facing right now is the course completion rate. Even if people buy products, again, people need that push, people need that hand holding. It's not just with students, but even I know psychologists who need that hand holding, like people who say, Raj, be my accountability partner. These are the numbers I want to reach. Please push me or please bear with me. And I keep sending them reminders. And I tell them, as long as I'm getting my monthly deal, I'm still happy. I can do this for another 5 years. I keep telling them. Sometimes I corner them. That's okay if you don't send me anything because I'm still getting my revenue. And I try and remind them that they're paying me. And like the fact that if they don't send me, I'm planning to double or increase it twice or thrice the current amount which they're paying me. Which I've made enemies also online. There was this 87-year-old psychologist, which I don't want to name. We became enemies definitely online through LinkedIn. I was shocked when somebody from Harvard Medical School saying that, and he started blaming everybody in India. He's like, don't trust Indians and all. But I've tried him. I've helped him. In fact, he was one of the clients who sent me thousands of dollars. I've helped him in one of the best possible ways. And this is a true story. And even if I had to bring his name on anything, I don't mind bringing up. But finally, we are enemies online, as in I don't hate him though. I love him, even if he comes back to me. He's 87 plus now. And he's still active on LinkedIn. So there were so many messages which we send in the last 4-5 years. There is no option for blocking on LinkedIn.
Yeah, now I realize.
So it's only unfollow and there's no block option. I don't know, maybe LinkedIn activates the block button only
yeah.
for initial conversations. Maybe the profile is only 1 month old and all. So again, it's not, I mean, we can't please everybody when it comes to content creation. There is huge scope. If there is one software, like which everybody can master. In fact, I can name 2. Canva and CapCut will definitely, if you know canva.com and if you know CapCut, though CapCut needs to be used through VPN tools.
Yeah. I started using after our session.
Yeah, because ByteDance or Chinese company, we don't have access to it. So just by using Canva through VPN and creating shorts and stories and whatever the social media content, definitely anybody who believes in their skill set can easily make $1,000 or $5,000, up to $5,000, because it's hard. If you have 5-10 clients, that's more than enough. You don't need 100 clients. You don't need 10,000 followers on YouTube. If you have that couple of clients who pay us for the long term, that's more than enough. You don't need to travel in rain. You don't need to. So many things. Sometimes I'm depressed sitting in my room here because at times you need to get up at 3 in the morning. The discipline is needed. Because 3 a.m. will be like 6 p.m. Eastern time, New York and Chicago, Illinois. You need to set an alarm. I'm happy people have their own meetings at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern, which is like 4:30 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning. And when you get on a call with them, they're like, wow, I so appreciate you in the middle of the night, you are awake. I'm like, I just started my day. It's only 5 in the morning. So they get surprised, but they love your commitment and all. So getting on a call with, just get on a call with them, talk to them, because you have your experience in recruiting and all that.
Yes.
So first one client will be tough. Mostly the NRI, our own Indians will try to act. They don't have any budget or any funds. Because when it comes to content marketing, when it comes to online, almost all our Indians say they don't have budget, but they want the presence, the digital presence. Even that way, made so many good enemies. Good enemies, as in we keep following them. I mean, people show this anger when they don't pay you or you don't pay them. They become rivals online. That's another behavior pattern which I can see always.
Um,
So when you decline calls with other people, also they start they start shadowing you. Nobody dares to get on a call, or nobody dares to publish a video and be upfront with you. But um, again, human behavior. It's not just Indians. It's end of the day, it's human behavior. There's so much to learn from this psychologists and therapists. The reason I kept the therapy word is, though I spoke to less than 1%, of therapists, there's so much to learn from, because we've seen in last 3 years, with the consistent efforts of Video Therapy Network, we helped more than 5,000 women. 5,000 plus. Probably we are on our way to helping 10,000 plus women right now. So indirectly, I've impacted many lives, because when our clients take action and when they're consistent with whatever the goals of their own clients, so combined our collaborative effort, we have impacted many lives, and that's what makes me happy. And that's what I'm planning to show it to my kids, because both my children, they are in 7th and 8th. If they have good communication skills and if they know basics of what needs to be done, not sales, because marketing is like one of the toughest things to do, and where people think it's easy. It's you read so many things online, LinkedIn newsletters, the LinkedIn top voices. And I was looking and trying to gauge your content creation skills. Then I bumped into the 7 habits of highly effective people, Stephen Covey, the PDF content. Probably that's Amit Book Studio or something.
Yes.
But the good thing is there's so many Indians in the foreign universities or institutions who are not content creators. That's where another opportunity. Will people get bored of watching the content? No. As long as YouTube and Google, not only Google, the entire social media is in such a way that with the AI tools, there's so many things which can be done. People who don't create content, they are under their own carpets, or they are like in their own oceans. If you believe there is competition, yeah, there is competition. If you believe this will continue, this will definitely continue. There's no stopping, because the creators in the last 1 year, the numbers or the analytics will prove it. And if you look at all the statistics in the last 5 years, no NFTs, no people losing money selling monkeys, bananas, pictures and all. Sometimes people are worried that if I'm into crypto and all, I'm only into content creation. That's why on LinkedIn and other places, I keep posting personal. Sometimes I post my images. I post offline sessions of the places where I worked with women, because establishing that trust is very tough. But once people trust you, money will just flow in like the river water current, as long as there is huge current of the river flow, it happens consistently. And once you have that stabilized income, you don't need to worry, because most of us who are not creating content go through that financial stress, which I had been there. When people don't pay me, I'm like, oh God, you can't sleep. Uh, there are EMIs to be paid, or again, kids' school, so many other commitments. You can't sleep, even it's 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning, or you are awake for 2-3 days. Sometimes you're depressed. I mean, I've seen all of it. I mean, touch wood that now the depression fact is not there. If things are not working, I just take a break, probably do something, take a trip, or I just go on doing something offline. Again, come back, recharge, do something better with a better mindset. But community matters, because my support is always with Internet Lifestyle Hub, which I dedicated to Siddharth. Almost everybody in SIDS community know this. We have our lifetime membership because we have invested in that. Be it $1,000. Even with a couple of other people, I've invested another $500. Still, unless you have a team or somebody who's supporting you, you can play the game big. As long as as long as you know that you're impacting somebody's life, you're living your life purpose. The worst thing is, again, your family, your immediate family.
True.
My immediate family don't believe in what I do, but I'm happy because I know as long as I'm getting my clients' results, I'm making sense. I'm doing job. I mean, for other people, it's been more than 5 years. Nobody knows. I mean, we can add another 5 to it. In the last decade, I mean, people still, there is stigma, right? Unless you stay away from home, you go away from home in the morning and come back late in the evening, you're not doing any work. Technically, men are not working. They're always sitting in front of the computer. He's just wasting time on social media or name it anything. But things, I mean, it's vice versa, mainly for women also. You're always sitting in front of TV, doing nothing and all. End of the day, are we generating revenue? Because every startup is working towards generating revenue, solving people's problem. There is a problem. I mean, the problem which I'm trying to solve is making clinicians as creators. Why it's a problem? Because they're trying to help their own clinicians, I mean, their own patients, whatever their target audience. Lots of psychotherapists also, or so I stick with only clinicians because they have patients. Most of them are PhDs. Even if you give them a 15-page document, they'll read it. They'll go through it. They'll say, Raj, I'm not done. We'll connect next week. But if you give a 15-page document to another real estate person, I'm trying to pitch in some clients through LinkedIn for real estate creators also. They can't read a 5-page paragraph, or probably 5 paragraphs. So the target audience really matters. Some of them don't even read any of the emails which we send. That's tough. Cold emailing is lost. So content creation game is always there, as long as it's nothing but digital footprint, right? It's the blog pages, or good that social media handles are all free, because the end product is people running ads, because people running ads generating revenue, they have bigger edge or wider edge, but there is still scope for that organic marketing. So people who are running YouTube ads, Facebook ads, or LinkedIn ads, they are paying in for all the other people who are just using or utilizing the platform for free. So, but there are ways. There are people who burn the money by plugging in their credit card, the big brands. And on Facebook, we know people who flash their cars or the Rolex. Still, pitch for clients for $500 or $1,000, you can easily figure out who is selling, who is not selling, who is active on their business pages, who are active on their personal pages. So the branding, right? Everybody's branding. The personal branding is where people shy away. If you're an introvert, you don't feel like publishing something, things don't work out, because even rapid hiring solutions, I saw that there's so much of content which could have been created maybe in the last decade. But even if you start rapid hiring solutions from scratch now, not only rapid hiring, you start anything, you create content, you can be like, wow. If you follow Sharon Hegde, you know Sharon, right? Sharon,
Yes.
that 1% club, again, other creators, there's so many other creators which we can name, Rachna Rande and all that. They do it consistently, because if you go back to Sharon Hegde's YouTube channel, and if you watch his oldest video,
Yes.
the initial set of videos were shot in his bedroom.
True. The lengthy videos.
Yeah,
Uh,
about taxes or about income tax, or probably the finance, the basic finance. Because I was like just browsing through, and I'm like, the 1% club, the content which he produces right now is amazing. Sometimes I get glued to it when I'm like having my snack, or when I need to take a break. The current content is good because his team is like maybe 20 people or 30 people. Everybody has a team. When you scale, when you have consistent revenue in crores, you can maintain a team. I'm not playing the team game right now, unless I get a big client or somebody who says, okay, let's pump in $10,000 monthly. Or if somebody says, if I get a big client who will pay consistently $10,000 or $15,000-$20,000, definitely managing a team then becomes easier. You can pay people 40,000-50,000, and you can get things done. And we know that women are more patient, women are more creative to get things done, mainly because men are distracted, or and I know. Again, we have our own space, but technically many men are very good with whatever the stuff which they do, be it coding, or it's vice versa. Again, this can learn into a huge debate, but the game is always there. In 2025 or 2026 or 2030, even if we have a conversation after 5 years from now, you will be very happy that you started today, or probably you started after Independence Day, or after Vinayak Chauthi, or after Dasra in 2024, whatever the good things which you can coin it to. If you start something in 2024, another 85 days or 100 days, whatever, you'll be very happy. You'll be thankful to the kind of game, because people don't publish because other people judge them. They feel shy. Even if though I know that I'm not producing better content or good content, I still do it. I still do it because you never know. It might bring in that one client who will pay you another $500, or because I treat most of my clients as my real estate property. Like, okay, if I have one client in Illinois, there is another client in Florida who pays me like $200-$300. I treat them as my real estate money, as in like passive income, right? Okay. The rent is coming every month, as in be it 15,000, 20,000, because you need to have a 2 BHK or 3 BHK in India, mainly Hyderabad. Have that. And to construct that, it'll cost us 50 lakhs or 1 CR. So I'm treating most of my clients as my real estate investments, as in you have to be nice to them. You have to keep them in their comfort zone, at the same time get them produce whatever the content which is needed. It's you have dealt with abroad clients. It's all about how you speak. Most of them lack their communication skills. People don't know how to talk to them, or how to go up and down, because elderly people whom I spoke to, there are, even on Video Therapy Network, I published, whom I spoke to 15 hours or 16 hours over a weekend, probably 7 to 8 hours on a daily stretch. Uh, you don't believe that there's one client who speaks only about, he puts one picture and he speaks 3 hours about that picture. And imagine the pain you have to go through saying, I did part ways with clients like that. You'll be shocked if I show you my LinkedIn conversation or communication. I can. So just uh, one picture of like a Hollywood actor and actress, and they discuss about that picture for 2-3 hours. So you have to deal with it as in, and it's not that you have a cell phone and you keep scrolling, you just say yes and all, because moment your camera goes off, they say, are you with me, or
You're not listening.
and you have to respond, because in between they keep asking for every 12-15 minutes, they ask a question and you have to respond properly, or else they're like, we are wasting our time here doing nothing. And uh, they're quite straightforward, they say it on the face.
True. Yeah, very true. In fact, I learned so much from them when I went there. I was like, okay, this is how we should be. I mean, otherwise I used to be very shy and not say anything. Now, yeah, after coming from there, things have changed for me also. I mean, that's the best way, of living probably rather as well.
Yeah, and
Not talking too long though. It's just
that's
saying
okay.
this.
Yeah, that's okay. As in, if we know how to pitch clients, because most of us are very bad at sales, almost all of us, as that's a human behavior, or everybody is very bad at sales, because when you keep following consistently, you have to be polite and all. Uh, but again, what I pitch is only marketing, as in building the brand or personal branding. Almost everybody needs their personal branding. It's not like you come. We don't need to teach them. Mostly my clients, I don't need to teach them that they need to be on blazers, that they need to dress up well and all, because they're quite natural when it comes to creating whatever the content. So again, they have their weekly calls also with their target audience. Almost everybody is active on their Zoom calls. So as long as people are selling their digital products, so you can always help them. So through Canva or CapCut, if they are not selling anything digitally, then they are not your clients. So if they are not selling any digital content, be it the PDFs or be it the videos or audio podcasts, if they are not selling themselves through any form of digital content, we can't help them. Only who are willing to offer their time and experience through some form of digital product, we can. And everybody wants to create their mini course. There's so much of opportunity. People think there's huge competition and all. People need to create their mini courses. It is there, right? Even through our last 5-day program, I showed the lead magnet, which you just Google your lead magnets, you'll find almost all kinds of lead magnets. I mean, you can list me out.
Probably dietitians and psychologists. I mean, you're already working with psychologists. Dietitians are the other guys. I think they'll have some video. I mean, they can do a video one-on-one with their clients. Is that also our kind of a digital product for us?
Yeah, any
Video
form,
appointments.
yeah, any form of anything, because with the shorts and stories, 10 to 15 seconds. I don't know, like, so what are you planning to create? Like a new brand, or
I mean, probably if I want to do, I want to approach it like a business, scale it to some point at least, if not, I don't know to what level we can, I mean, what's the market size here? Uh, Having said that, I still have some gray areas where I want to see if that is something possible here. Uh, I mean, generally, what's the average ticket size here when we are selling our services to clients?
For low ticket, for initial days, I mean, I always go on monthly subscription. If somebody is willing to pay me monthly, then I take it up.
Okay.
Amazon flywheel methodology. So the low ticket which they are selling could be anywhere between um, $35 or $47 to $1,000 or $5,000. High ticket is like 5,000. Probably it can be 1999, like $2,000. And everybody struggles to sell between $97 to $500. Okay, let me bring that up. I have a slide for you. So if people are selling, most of them don't believe in their strengths. I mean, I tell almost everybody whom I speak to online that they can definitely. So this is what I tell them. If we prove it to them that they can sell so much, I think this is something which I shared in our 5-day program also. I mean, Google gives better with the AI tools.
Okay.
So almost all the lead magnets. People sell workbook, cheat sheets, mini courses, podcasts. I rely because everything falls under digital content. And I know that most of them are not doing all of it as they're busy only with one or two things. It could be email courses. Even we know many people on LinkedIn, only through email nurture sequence, they're making thousands of dollars. So this is like different side. So lead magnet as in, if we prove to them that they can sell their time, then we will, I mean, you will make money, I will make money, everybody will make money. Only we have to prove to them that it is possible. Most of them don't believe that revenue generation is impossible online. I mean, they believe that they don't believe that it's possible online because they think it's only for networking. And some of them struggle to send connections to unknown people because there was this finance professional whom I know. I mean, she's into accounting, but she didn't want to add her prospective leads on LinkedIn and all. She's like, don't they feel bad that we are adding some strangers or unknown people? Because you and me know that LinkedIn networking works that way. You add the prospective leads into the funnel. Not all of them will say yes, but a couple of them will say okay for whatever the service which we offer. And the worst thing online is everybody is selling. That's another major. Everybody is selling some or the other thing. People publish content on this also. There's a huge debate. The press and media is everybody. All the publications are also selling negativity. Almost all creators are pitching their services. Somebody says have a web app, or if they have a website, they don't have an app. That's a huge market. You know that. But already people are using hundreds of apps on their cell phone. What difference is this going to make to their target audience? There's so many things. So I mean, this conversation can go on for days. Content creation. So whoever your target audience is, you start pitching as in start offering them through Video Therapy Network. That's what I'm doing. You might be seeing on LinkedIn, or if you keep scrolling, I've published like not 1,000. I didn't reach 1,000 posts yet, but in between I keep targeting other psychologists or therapists whom I know. Somebody whom I never spoke in the last 3 years, I again tag them. Probably I send them an email. Everybody keeps celebrating their birthdays. Every 365 days, you get an opportunity to say, hello, I'm still alive. You are still alive. You're celebrating your birthday. So good that we only have 365 days, not 999 days, because some of them circle back again. They're coming back. Hey, hi Raj, how are you? What are you doing now? I'm still doing the same old thing. So they're the people who are like, they're back in WhatsApp, like the other WhatsApp, which is there. And there's a couple of them like, how many numbers you change? I'm like, I still have my Indian number, but I've taken a US number. So they keep asking. I mean, it's the same number which is on my social media handles, the personal website. So people who are skeptical, who didn't pay you $1, even now after 3-4 years, they're like, the thing we are a scam, as in mostly almost all the Asian candidates, they feel that they're scam, or but there's another side of the coin. They know that most Indians are quite intelligent, they're active, they're doctors, they're lawyers. You've been there, you worked there. So just building the trust factor matters. That's it. As in, we can speak a lot.
And what's the ideal way to sell services? Is it just isolating for LinkedIn or YouTube, or the package as a service for, what works better according to you?
See, I mean, end of the day, it's publishing content.
Okay.
So, are we publishing content on Instagram? A few of my clients are active on TikTok, by the way. Though TikTok is not, I don't have access to TikTok, but their target audience is on TikTok. So whoever is scrolling, they see these people's content in finance or into licensure, like Group 1, Group 2 exams, or civil services exam in Indian cluster, we can say. So they see where their target audience is mostly spending their time. So it doesn't matter if it's LinkedIn or YouTube or Instagram or Twitter. Twitter, I hate it because I know most of the active clients are there also. If the Twitter verified, if there is a tick mark next to their Twitter verified, because they pay some amount, like a subscription model to Twitter, the x.com. Whoever has the tick mark, I target them.
Okay.
Because they're paying. And LinkedIn also, whoever has that premium, right? With the LinkedIn premium, whoever is paying that $99 or $97 for LinkedIn, whoever is paying LinkedIn premium, they value that, okay. Because the people whom I know, that they hardly have 500 connections or 500 followers, but they still pay LinkedIn premium. I don't know why they paid, maybe to get rid of the ads, or I did check with a couple of them, but everybody gave the regular answer. They want to feel valued, or they want to have, they want to enhance their profile with the LinkedIn premium and all. But again, most of their YouTubes are like kindergarten school. So it's like you make the client feel they're like they're from Harvard Medical School, or they're like PhD. So everybody you might talk to or deal with, they're doctors, because if they have PhD as a title in their profile, we know, okay, they have invested their 5 years, blood, sweat, and tears into whatever they are specializing in. But when it comes to content creation, they're quite active on Twitter, or maybe not that active. So what I normally do is I tell them that their voice on podcast can fetch them lots of revenue. They believe, they love their voice, they love their names. That's a human mindset. It's no secret, known to everybody. And some of them are smart. They're so smart, they tell Raj, I know where you're coming from, because as a doctor, as a physician, I know how things work and all. Most of them know way beyond what needs to be known, because when it comes to publishing their own content, obviously they don't have clue. And I would say there are few therapists and nurses whom I sat for months. I made them sit with me on Zoom like this. I share my screen, and I show them what needs to be done. I act like dumb, because they need to guide me. I like, they say, Raj, edit this video, and I said, no, I don't know. You tell me what to edit. You tell me what B-roll I should bring in, because no matter how much effort you put in, they don't like the final output. But when they're guiding us, they're like, wow, this is best. I'm like, I mean, to CapCut, you can see some, just seeing if I can bring in any of the clients. Yeah, there are few clients data here. You see this like day 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's like a 21-day program. But if I open that program, I know. So most of that edits, it's like a 21-day program. I didn't put my brains to that 21-day program. I made the client sit with me. Let it be, it ran for almost 3 months, I guess. Yeah, not 5 months, but 3 months. So every time the client says, okay, I'll book a call with you. Okay, we sit for 1 hour or 2 hours. Whatever the time you're comfortable, okay, let's do it. So it's like you show them the pain, the process which is involved. And they also enjoy, wow, so many things to be done. Raj, you are very good at your craft. They say that, they appreciate, and everything is recorded. Nothing is, there are a couple of calls which they don't want recording. Sometimes if they say something really good, I'm like, I hit record and say, could you please repeat that again? So there are a few conversations like that. It's a funny thing, because when other engineering kids can do what almost everybody can do, you don't need engineering, or you don't need fancy degree. Any kid who is a 10th grader or who is from high school can do whatever we are doing. You don't need +2, or you don't need that IIT or MSET coaching and all to do whatever we are doing. I know kids who are in their high school are doing, I don't know if you follow Gargi Arya. There's this teenager. She's from our community, Gargi Arya. If you just if you just search on Google Gargi Arya, you'll find her.
Okay.
She's an amazing creator. She has got amazing footprint also. In fact, her mom is from the international school. She's one of the teachers. So I just Googled. Okay, there you go. So when I just Google Gargi Arya, she has amazing footprint. The Weebly, she creates an amazing content. She's playing the game full on. She's from the same community where we are all from. But even if you look at her YouTube, I'm sure she'll hit silver play button there. 100,000 followers will be there. So like this, there are few creators. So she's quite consistent, almost 400 videos. We know that, she started her journey when she's 13 and all that. But nice footprint. Every person or every parent wanted their child to have this kind of footprint. So she started like 3 years ago. And everything is motivational, inspirational. The current interviews, if you watch her current interviews, like Gargi or your coach, She goes with the trends. Almost all the persons whom she interviewed are from the same ILH community. Maybe there could be a couple of other uh, coaches because I recognize them because when you talk to them, deal with them, we know who is from our community. So I mean, she's recording the conversations, probably playing on Canva or branding which she has got. I point out Gargi's videos to a couple of clinicians who say that they are not good with videos and all. I send kids videos to them, 30-second pitch, 90-second pitch, and I see teens are doing it. What's stopping us from doing? They give a huge list. Uh, then I recommend Tony Robbins Firewalk, or there are a few clients whom I recommend. You know this firewalking, right? You know that firewalker Tony Robbins. You never heard about firewalker. Tony Robbins conducts offline events. It's called UPW. He makes people walk on fire. He charges $1,000 and all that.
Oh.
I push them to, for many people whom I know, I always recommend Tony Robbins firewalking because I know how the power of UPW and all. I mean, people overcome their fears. If you watch, we know, I mean, people who are all Tony fans, they know how powerful is walking on fire. It's overcoming their fears. I mean, even walking on glass also. I'd been there walking glass. I walked on glass, as in when I broke my walking glass. This guy does. Arfin Khan does it. In India, Arfin also did fire walking and all. Hrithik Roshan, there are testimonials. People walk on the glass, the broken glass.
Okay. Won't they poke into the
They walk on the broken glass.
won't the broken glass I mean they won't they cut the feet? Won't they leave any
No, that is where the breakthroughs happen. As in, it's a glass made of sugar, like the one which they use in films.
okay.
I mean, it's real glass, but the glass which they use in films, and it doesn't cut, but people still have that fear. There are beautiful videos. Even I have my video of walking on the glass and all that. End of the day, what is stopping in hitting record and publishing the content? It's people judging. Probably your target audience will laugh at you, or people might say you're bad, you're worst. That's what I see. I mean, when people don't create content weekly, I list out their excuses or reasons, and almost all the excuses can be just washed away just like that. And the biggest excuse is they didn't have time, which is like, okay, didn't have time for 1 week, 2 weeks, 20 weeks, 30 weeks. If somebody is not active, I mean, most of them are active at least once in a month, or probably once in a fortnight. If they still don't have time, I'm like, good for me. I'm like, okay, let's continue the game, because once they know full on, like even another YouTuber, you know Ankur, right? Ankur
Variko.
Ankur Variko's teacher or coach is Ali Abdal. The YouTuber part-time academy.
Yes.
YouTuber academy. I mean, I didn't track who was his teacher, but again, we know all the millionaires who, if they dedicate their time in creating one piece of content every week, you'll be a different person 3 years down the line. Even if people say if you publish content consistently for 1 year, you will change the game, because it's the discipline which matters. So there are many YouTubers, because content creation it's become easier. You can just take a phone and hit record and publish. But the real game is with the mindset, as in why we are publishing the content, what is the purpose, who is our target audience, who is paying money. I know people who have just started with high energy, but stopped after 3 to 5 months because there are no subscribers, there are no views. People make pranks. Even my children, like, they prank me, or they're like, who's going to watch your videos when you're publishing so long and all? Whoever needs to watch, they'll watch. I mean, so even my son technically asked where is our play button and all, silver play button and all. I mean, we know as long as we have our bills being paid for whatever the work which we are doing, we are happy. We don't need somebody's validation or somebody's recognition. But if our clients achieve the recognition, because the clients whom I have worked with, they had amazing PR. Like, they were listed on USA Today.
Wow.
They got great recognition. They got their own Stevie Awards, Silver Stevie Awards. There are a few awards in US because last 3 years of consistent work, they had good reputation and they still trust me. So even if I don't publish anything for a week or 10 days, they know I'm like watching them, or I'm trying to shadow them and all that. They know, because moment they send me something on Telegram or on WhatsApp or LinkedIn, I reply probably in less than 8 to 10 hours, because we don't know when we are sleeping or when we are awake. If I'm awake, it will be instant with most of the clients. And they're like, sometimes they ask you, when do you sleep, or when do you take rest, or when do you break? So every time they send a message, there is a reply. Let it be negative, good, bad. Some clients, they don't pay you also. They're unpaid clients. You do work and nobody pays you. Most of those sort of clients are like, I have done only thumbnails, because you do consistent thumbnails. There's a client whom I'm still doing only the YouTube thumbnails. She's shocked. She's not paying me, I know, but I'm still doing it. Almost, it's been a year. I'm doing it whenever I have time, whenever I just need a break. So clients like that, they come back with a surprise. Okay, I just want to send you $500 or $1,000. So the efforts will put in, right? As in, so probably the mountain man. Who is that mountain man? What's his example?
Yeah, the movie was made on
Manji, yeah.
Manji.
I mean, some stories remind me, if people spend all their life only, this was a real story, Manji. So some examples like this show that whatever we are doing online is nothing. It's like fraction of what needs to be done. It's like not sweating. Nice resources are available. Only thing is the mindset game. It's like, okay, even if 1,000 people say no or block you, you still need to have the same momentum like a child. You need to have the same energy. And people don't pitch the other person fearing that, okay, they'll block them or they'll say something weird. Or till date, nobody had tagged me online or social media saying I'm a scam, because I mean, sometimes people try to demean you, or saying that, okay, this guy had taken away all my money, I wanted refund and all. Nobody ever done that, because when you know that you're not going well and all, you depart friendly. You break the ties in a friendly manner. And or else we have the block button. Even if the block button is not there, there are other ways where we can shadow them and all. End of the day, why people wanted to block you, people wanted to hate you online, is because our efforts didn't bring in revenue for them, or it didn't help them achieve their dreams. Everybody wanted to make money. Some author, and this is another secret which almost everybody should follow people in content creation. Look for authors on Amazon. Most of the US target audience, clinicians, they have published some or the other book. And I also choose people who have published books on Amazon, be it ebook or I look for authors. We know they only have 5 reviews or 10 reviews, or probably they couldn't sell their book. They need marketing. Probably they need to repurpose their content in another form through LinkedIn articles or through LinkedIn newsletters. I mean, you can help them definitely if you can create content, some social media content, some video, or you ask them to read pages of the book, probably an audio book. And people don't believe. People say, will people buy my audio book? I already spent so much money on publishing this book. And do you think people will listen to this ebook? I'm like, you have to make them believe. Yeah, yes, why not? As in, when people question you, when you don't know answer, you say, okay, why not creating a YouTube playlist? Because as they believe that as they consistently keep publishing on social media, be it YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, their WhatsApp status, I don't know if they are using their WhatsApp status. Whatever the contacts which they have in their network, somebody will pay them money. And they believe that, Raj, it's working. And that's when you believe that, okay, you're proving them it's working. Maybe your video is frozen. Amit? Okay, maybe it's your internet. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Okay, let me check my internet. Okay.
Hi, sorry, the
That's okay.
UPS is down, so I'm getting disconnected again.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Now
what I made is this, like, I'm come on the phone so that this problem will not again happen again.
that's okay. That's okay. So again, now we can start blaming our government and politicians. Now, interesting. So this is nothing. Most of the clients never speak keen about religion or politics, which is again quite common, which we know. But again, the same scenario happened when we were on a weekend Zoom paid call, as in uh, my job was again to present the Zoom, share my screen or show the slides or whatever the facilitator wanted. It's like when I was facilitating, and I had a power failure, battery was down, and all. The internet is also down. Then I logged in through mobile, but I had to control or show the pages and all. I had to give the co-host to another participant because the main speaker of the event, he didn't know. He's the same old person, 87-year-old man. He didn't know how to operate things technically on Zoom. So,
Got it.
so I had to choose one of the participants because day one, you know who is techie, who is not techie when you ask the things. Day two, one, he was quite helpful. I requested him when I went on mobile. I made him a co-host, and he was doing my job. He shared the screen. He was opening the links which I was putting in the chat. They did understand the difficulty which I had, and this was like at 2:30 in the morning, like in the middle of the night. So that reminded me of. I mean, this situation reminded me of that particular that day. And this guy Manji, like when you were away, I was just googling. He did that for 22 years. Mountain. So when he can do things for 22 years repeatedly, what's stopping us in hitting record and publish? And at times I also, because on LinkedIn or Facebook, you get to see the people's birthday also, right? I shoot them personal messages through video. Like I share the screen or say happy birthday, may God bless you with lots, whatever. And some of them are shocked. When you send a personal note, nothing is bad. You can do whatever you wish. Some of them totally appreciate. And in personal messages, they are in touch, staying in touch. Most of them wouldn't like to leave a digital footprint because some doctors whom I know, they know, they scroll through it and they watched it, but they don't want to leave a digital footprint. They don't want to comment. They don't want to hit a like. They don't want to repost or something because that will trigger that this person is active, right? And people who work in and people who work in the healthcare field, probably they have their hospital or probably the institution listed in their LinkedIn profile. Some of them did send a message saying, Raj, please don't tag me also in case if you publish something relevant to whatever we speak. Some of them put in their special request, and a few of them don't care because hardly anybody. It's like we have audiences from different interests and all. But I can only say that everything works as long as you believe.
True. It's just that I mean, the initial step is sometimes difficult to take. Once I think, as you said, once you are there, probably it would be easier. And Raj, is it like I mean, is it better to package a service like let's say we would want to do it for the YouTube? That's where his target audience are. So is it better to package a service like we do scripting, video editing, and whatever is required to posting alongside, or is it better to isolate whatever they are comfortable doing? Best of all, we take care of it.
Yeah, packaging gives them a deal because people don't want only one offer on the table. You give them flexibility, like 2-3 offers. They pick something like this is what I've done, and everybody does this. They pitch something for level 1, level 2, level 3. But instead of pitching it for a one time, because biggest mistake which most of the freelancers, this is on my LinkedIn only. I published it and I kept it like 1 month back because, and I keep sharing it. If somebody says, okay, what are your pricing? I say $5 is my flat fee. I know that it's a low hanging fruit. $5 is like probably 400 or 500 rupees. But that's a low hanging fruit so that they can talk more, because most of them don't open up, they don't communicate, they don't. I'll tag you so that you get to see this. So it's like, first of all, people don't have clarity on what offering they need to give, and mistake which they do is they do it only one time. And this is a golden formula which I learned from my mentors and coaches. When you pitch in for 90 days or 180 days or 365 days, and most of your clients will pick something, one or the other from this. They don't say, okay, I want only for 1 week.
Got it.
When you have something, when you have banana, apple, and oranges, if you say only I have bananas, you pay me only this much, people don't pay. People say, I hate bananas, I don't like this, and people just go away. But if you give them a choice, they are like, okay, what do I get in this? What do I get in this? Like, this is nothing but level 1, level 2, level 3. And I tell them, okay, in if whatever they get in all the levels depends upon the posting. It could be SEO, it could be, I think there's one post where I highlighted all of them. It's the same thing, SEO, or it's all digital content. SEO or newsletters or testimonials. I just kept it open public because people don't see it, as in people who know that they can generate revenue through whatever the package you're offering, they can definitely do it. People don't believe. First thing is, it's hard for people to believe that they can make money. Because once you know that, okay, if you put in their offering and somebody will pay you, it's a different game. And some clients, when this is like what, $5,000 for 1 year, close to $5,000 for 1 year.
Yes.
But I know people who pay me $12,000 or $15,000 per year.
Okay.
Because no matter what offer they pick, again, you show them the pain. When they pick the bronze, you show them the pain in the process. When they pick the silver, you say them, okay, we need to pump it up, we need to level it up. Because nothing is good. There is always seesaw game, like up and down, up and down, up and down. In the process of in the journey as they go through, they realize that, okay, the ultimate thing is running ads, like plugging in the credit card, not mindlessly, but mindfully. You need to know, you need to have clarity whom we are targeting, what's the age group, which city they're from. If you run ads, there's nothing like it. If you have money, if somebody comes to me and asks me that they want to play this game full on, I always recommend ScaleX. The team behind ScaleX, they does amazing job. Though Ali Abdul, Ankur had paid Ali Abdul and all, we know almost all these people, all the other creators. If you watch ScaleX videos on YouTube or Instagram, they've worked with Succession, they've worked with Siddharth. This team is amazing. Again, they've spent thousands of crores, not hundreds of crores in ads. I mean, this is the best team in the world, I can say, because Sharon also used their platforms. There is, if you watch their Instagram videos, you will know. If you have money, if somebody comes to me saying they have money, I always recommend ScaleX. You watch their videos, you'll get to know the talks or the interviews. We know almost all the creators. So if you have if you can spend 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees per day, that'll be like running into a couple of lakhs monthly. But we know people who started with 2,000 rupees daily, or people who started with 1,000 rupees daily. Like if you have 30,000 budget, 50,000 budget monthly only for ads, you can play the game really well. because everything on Facebook, everything on YouTube is all about driving the traffic to whatever the products, services which any client wanted. Uh, People who don't know paid marketing, they don't know how to play the game and all. This might sound crazy or jargon, or people who don't believe you, people think that we are selling them scam. But people who are fully into content creation or who are into coaching business or mentoring business, group coaching and all, it's the organic traffic and the paid traffic. The paid traffic will fetch more results. That's what I am also heading towards too. Again, paid marketing differs region wise. Run paid ads in US, it might be different. Again, we might lose all our budget or all the savings. It happens. End of the day, business. Everybody's in the world of business. So
True.
the safe, the safe side is if you don't want to take risks, go it organically. Organically, as in be active on the main platforms we call Lifeline: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. If you have more time, again, Pinterest and Quora and Twitter and a couple of other platforms which you know where your target. So for me, it's always LinkedIn because most of the audience is there. They keep coming, they keep going. Some clients whom we pitched 3 years ago, they are nowhere. They're not active at all on LinkedIn or on YouTube. Some of them, it's hard to track if they are active or not, but you get to see their comments or reactions, right? Some activity. Again, you drop them an email. Most of the US clients have like 1 or 2 emails only. They don't use 5, 6 emails or 10 email IDs. That's another advantage which we have. And a couple of them reply back to me also. I mean, I have known examples. They're like, Raj, please remove me from your email list. I don't want to receive emails from you. And like, for them, we keep sending once in a while, as in after 3 months or 6 months, as a reminder. But it's always good to touch base upon an old client, like the Facebook poke feature. When you poke somebody, people block you because they know that you're trying to follow up and all. The same thing goes. But paid ads, I would always vote for paid ads. I would always vote for CLX team. If we have the funding, if you have the budget, business, end of the day, business. So the same game, because everybody is playing the same game. How good, what kind of quality content are the target audience watching, how to retarget. If you know how to play with the keywords, the tags and descriptions, the meta tags. People give up. People give up during the process because they don't know what they are doing. They give up.
True. And also, when we are pitching our clients, is it also required that we present the proof of concept, like, this is what we have done before, that is kind of irrelevant?
Thing is, when we pitch, they can easily figure out we are trying to sell them something. Most pitching, they say, okay, do it on a trial basis. And I changed my pitching to 14-day free trial, like almost all the websites. I say I do something for 14 days. If you love it, let's continue it. And when you offer them 14-day free trial, nobody will put upfront, the money upfront, unless you run a webinar selling formula. Webinar selling formula is like, I've sent you a link, right? The 400, 500 rupees purchase, the low-hanging fruit. When you put something higher, the high ticket is people pay, in my experience, people pay high ticket only when they know that they're going to make 10x of that investment or 5x of the investment. If people invest $1,000, they want to extract $5,000 or $10,000 out of it. So people don't pay. Whatever we pitch or whatever we put on the table, giving them payment plans helps. We tell them, okay, pay me $300 or $500 monthly. And I put them into subscription model, because if you ask them to pay upfront, nobody will pay. And I faced it. And if they don't like what we are pitching, obviously it's not a win-win. But lots of nurturing should happen before we pitch online. As in, we need to get to know them. The first call will be only a typical no sales, no pitching call where we just get to know each other. So there are so many one-to-one conversations which I had with many people, hundreds of them. No pitch, no sales, just getting to know each other, like a cold call and all. But again, when you put it publicly, when you put it open, they know what we are selling. So creating the need that they need our services. That is something which we need to do. Because these other clients who had given me wonderful LinkedIn recommendations, that doesn't matter, because end of the day, people wanted results. People wanted whatever we are pitching, they're like, show me. Okay, I'll show you the results. And they know that results can't be measured in 14 days. Even I know that. But it's just a reason, it's an excuse for them to continue a journey with us. I mean, the 14-day free trial is only a hook so that they can stick to us for the long term. After 14 days, we say, okay, let's continue with this, provided you pay me. Even if they say, no, I don't have funds, I don't want to pay you and all that, people give you some X amount, some reasonable amount, $30, $50. There are some clients who did that. They're like, Raj, I'd like to give you a tip, and they send me $35. We can send it back because it's such a disrespect. But we don't do business with them in the future because I know people who send me just $35, but if they come back to me, I ignore them. I don't help them, or unless they go with a monthly paid plan for a long term, or for a 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. I stopped entertaining. If somebody comes with only one-time deal, Raj, can you do this for me one time? I'm like, not doing it right now. Because only if they are a subscription-based client, I'm offering whatever the service which I have. So that's another thing. If people just come once and they say they want to pay some X amount, I route them to Fiverr or Upwork or other freelance sites, or they can easily find out other clients. So that's it. As in pitching, there is a step-by-step process. This is something which is like people wanted this instant gratification, right? They wanted instant results, like the instant Maggi noodles or instant progress. But again, you and me know that those instant results don't come with a couple of days of posting. So the system or the process is in such a way that they have to nurture their targeted audience. So when we pitch, we explain them the process. Most of them understand. Any clinician, any doctor, or any psychologist, any dentist, you name any healthcare person, most of them understand the process or the system. Nobody believes. If they understand you, they'll say, okay, let's sign up through email or through contract and all that. So the pitching, if you pitch something only for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, nobody will buy. I mean, it should be more than 90 minutes. And the process which is there. In fact, that slide which I had shown you on LinkedIn, this slide, this is from the complete pitch sequence which I have. This is like complete set. So the complete journey, the process, they have to listen to you. Most of them will listen to us. If they are willing to invest in us, they'll say they'll listen to the story. Okay, they say this is like probably I'll change this to 2025. This is a 90-minute process. How to make money selling digital products, whatever the journey, your journey, where you started from, and the kind of influencer game. Definitely, you need to be good at making videos. If you don't, almost everybody, name any influencer, name any millionaire, you name Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Oprah Winfrey, or any influencer out there, they're really very, very good at making videos. So if you're not making videos, then the resistance will be very high. The same stuff where I was there, anger management, Bruce Almighty, showing them the personal side, why we are trying to build this business, the online courses which we have built. I didn't mention the client courses and the client testimonials or client work because we have a NDA, right? Non-disclosure agreement. Most of the clients will have an NDA or a contract. And the contract specifically talks about not working with a competitor or not working with any of their targeted audience and all. It's okay, as in, though we legally sign it up and all, with clients whom we become enemies, okay, we catch hold of another client who is in the same genre or same, it's again, systems work, people fail. SWPF is like system works and everything. Almost all this is something which I learned from Siddharth Rajshekhar. Systems definitely work when you follow the process. Don't be cheap. We tell clients, we tell them, don't be cheap on your journey to greatness and all that. And they would like to invest. Again, people invest because it's a lifelong game. I just share my journey, the mission which I'm working towards, and the Oprah's videos, how Oprah was there and all. And the same funnels. We have all seen the same funnels, right? The IDA formula. Almost all the landing pages, they sell the same stuff.
Okay.
The same thing which everybody is doing. Most of them end up only with the website, or they have their email billing lead magnets. Again, webinar selling formula talks about what should go where and why the landing pages matter, the kind of wording, scripting which needs to be there. And once I show them that this is high ticket from Danlock, though I have the danlock.com is there. This guy sells $25,000 product. He sells 25 lakhs to 40 lakhs in one go. People buy it. People invest. Now people buy. Even with Tony Robbins also, the platinum membership. I have one of my clients' partner is a Tony Robbins platinum member. Platinum member is they invest 50 lakhs or 50 lakhs with Tony Robbins. And the sad part is, I mean, what they learn is they travel worldwide, they travel different countries, and they start working with the underprivileged or the poor in different countries. So, end of the day, they all wanted to work on their own life purpose. The Amazon flywheel methodology, how they do business, what works online, why people put in money, and why don't people. I just share my personal story, personal journey. Again, it's like the set of formulas which works. This is the limiting beliefs. the lead magnets, the clients who were there in a circle, quick poll. This is one formula which works for everyone. You learn it, you teach it, you do it. As in, you learn, do, teach. I mean, I've learned it, I've done it. I started teaching it. In fact, teaching it is again teaching it with a different set of clients. So the conversion is a skill, as in converting the prospective leads into a paying customer. That's a skill. Everybody has their own service. Most of them will not have their product. They'll have their service, but they need to establish the relationship. It's that like Ikigai, right? Like Ikigai, the sale happens. It's like a relationship. And most of the clients who pay me money, they say that, I mean, our journey just started. This is not the ending of the relationship. The relationship just started. And the same thing, if people don't believe they can sell a $100 product, we make them believe. So if somebody sells 40 people, if they sell 40 people $100, they make $4,000 in 1 week. I think this will be again in the recording. Again, you have to prove them. The level 1 is the pre-recorded course. Level 2 is the group coaching. So if 10 people come back from the 40, of the 40 people, only 10 people might buy the group coaching.
Okay.
On a weekly call, probably they'll invest $300. And if 10 people buy, that's an additional $3,000. So it's like you already make in 1 month, you make an additional $12,000. So the one-on-one coaching, I tell they have to invest $1,500 or $2,000. And I know clients who charge $500 per hour. I know people who make $10,000 every weekend. $10,000 is like 7-8 lakhs, or probably they make it every weekend. Every week they make 7-8 lakhs. Again, how do they get those clients? Through social media. So it's like, it works. People say they don't have experience. People say they don't have the technical knowledge about how to implement it and all. But the system works. The system is, again, I offer them the $150. The second link is $150. The other one is $12. But when they buy the $12 or $150, they are in the game. People who invest money with us, then they start playing the game. People who don't invest, they are like, I don't want to do it. I don't have time. I have doctors who are not doing anything. But doctors who paid, or nurses who paid, they just published it and they're playing the game week on week, week on week. And people who didn't pay, they're just sitting idle. They're doing nothing. They're just doing regular random posts on LinkedIn. Entire social media is a scam. We can say that a million times, you and me. Posting will not bring clients, will not bring us more business. As in, if somebody needs to scale, or if somebody needs to play the game full on, they need to play the paid marketing. But our clients are the clients whom I deal with, they are happy with their targeted audience because they know where they are, because they walk through the same path. Like a doctor, somebody who is in pharma, like doctor of pharmacy, somebody who works with social workers, somebody who works with only psychologists. Like most of the clients whom we work with, they know who are their target audience. Only thing is, we have to show them the path. Keep posting what interests your target audience. You will build your fan following, your subscribers, your followers. They know that it doesn't happen instantly, but people want it consistently. And Newsletters, LinkedIn newsletters is another great. In fact, I showed you this other person, I guess, in the 5-day course which we spoke about. I didn't speak about the client. I mean, the other client who blocked me and all. People who didn't pay me. The people who are fed up with your follow-ups. As in, if you consistently follow up, the people who block you, which is absolutely okay. But we know who their target audience is, so you can pitch it to their target audience. That's what I am doing. So there's this one client of mine whom I dealt with 4 or 5 years ago. So you see the number of followers he has got. 980, it's like 900,000. You see this, almost 984,000 followers.
Yes.
But there were days like 4 years ago when she had less than 10,000 followers and all she teaches is going live on LinkedIn, like publishing videos, LinkedIn live audio, LinkedIn live video, or she talks about optimizing LinkedIn profile and all. We have our conversations, as in when we spoke, LinkedIn conversation will be there, right? I mean, I'm showing Shani Morat because she's no longer, I've never, she blocked me. In fact, she blocked me on my other LinkedIn, but I have LinkedIn profiles in my wife's name, in my son's name. I have LinkedIn profiles in multiple, it's kind of ghosting, which is absolutely okay. Police art, I guess. Yeah, this guy is in touch with me. He works with Shanae, and they all run the same business. Shankar, though it sounds like an Indian name, he was a police in London or UK. Maybe the parents are Indian, I suppose. I don't know. Because the name Shankar is mostly Indian, right? Maybe. So he works with her and all. This guy is a coding guy. He's into coding. He's a techie guy.
Okay.
The other huge market is the digital marketing companies in US.
Okay.
Most of the digital marketings in USA, they're like probably they're there or some NRI managing it or maintaining it. We can get in touch with them. That's another opportunity which I had seen. And it's an ocean. It's like, see, they will not have their presence. So these guys, they're running Facebook, they're running Google ads. I just Googled digital marketing in USA. They have .us. So they have US clients. Okay, they uploaded something 5 days ago, 2 weeks ago. So just by looking at their YouTube channel, you can do an audit. In fact, audit is also a good business. They don't have thumbnails. They don't have SEO meta tags descriptions, but there are like 22,000 or 200 in this, like 2 million. There's so many views since last decade. Probably if you look at the popular video, okay, they ran an ad on this one because 261,000. You drive the traffic from Google ads or YouTube ads, and that's when you have 100,000 views or 100,000, or else it's difficult. So they did some video ad and they have lots of views, means they ran ads, definitely. How you can say is because the comments or the reach and all, probably whatever the call to action which is there in the ad could have fetched them business. So end of the day, your patience. If you have patience, we can do whatever we want. Deloitte is also there. All our software companies in India, obviously that's what they do digitally. 15 years in digital marketing. They already have multiple locations in US. They have a beautiful landing page, which is again I mean, there is huge opportunity. You can see that, right? And there's no fear, as in there are no limits, there are no fear. See these guys, the same guys. They have only 178 subscribers. Somebody is consistent through TikTok strategies for financial brands. So again, when you see our guy, okay, you know that okay, Indians are managing it. It's hard to cut through initially, but slowly you can be there. The same thing with the clients whom I dealt with. I know, I mean, with the past experience, I know that there's so much of work which can be done for even if we employ 100 people or 1,000 people, we can do the same consistent work. But who is going to pay us? If somebody is willing to pay us, we can do great work.
Got it.
It's huge, and everybody who runs a Facebook ad, I told you SquareX, right?
Huh.
The SquareX browser. You remember in the 5-day program I talked to you about the SquareX. Okay, now it's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is like 4 p.m. is like maybe 5 in the morning Eastern time. You remember SquareX? So
Vaguely,
I mean it's a Chrome extension.
okay.
So I want to log in from US. Now I'm changing my browser. It's a disposable browser.
Yes, sorry. Now I remember.
Yeah, so now I'm in US. So I say, this is what I showed you in the 5-day program. I showed you now this is like 3000 Mbps speed because the SquareX uses Linux servers through cloud. This is 3000 Mbps, which is like, wow, the speed is good. So by using SquareX browser, again, I log in as if I'm like, if I say, what is my IP? It says somewhere in US right now. The same thing as VPN tools. This is somewhere in North Carolina. But VPN tools, the sad part is sometimes they go off and they show a different location. So I'm browsing LinkedIn. I don't do with Facebook and other tools, but I use only with LinkedIn because my target audience is here. It sends a verification code. I sign in the verification code. Whatever the code which comes in 963550. So I've logged into LinkedIn from US. So this is like a quick hack or which is against LinkedIn because you need to show them our original identity, our original location and all. Which is okay because if I go back to my settings and privacy, the last few locations, most of it will be always India and the rest of them will be all US. You get to see from where you have logged in, right?
Okay, no, I never checked this feature.
I checked my sign in and security. Now it's logged in through Washington, Redmond, Washington. Sometimes it'll be in Virginia. We don't have control of where it is logging in from. So this is like, if you know the algorithm, you can play it. I mean, what happens behind the post, why some people like it, where does it reach? See, why does she have 246? I mean, she has, this profile is being managed by another, Dr. Neetu Johnson's profile is being managed by another techie guy. I mean, almost all her social media, mainly on the LinkedIn, mainly they are chasing towards followers. Now she has 16,000 followers, but I'm sure she will have 50,000 followers or 1 million followers. She's also posting videos, which is good. Dr. Neetu sounds like an Indian name, but I think she's from US. So, and almost everybody whom I speak to is all abroad. Most of my LinkedIn DMs, almost everybody is only from my target audience. It's like if you have any of your client trying to post something, again, you have to help them level up the game. This guy is another NRI. He was here in Hyderabad. So the same stuff. Another client, targeted client. So just keep liking whatever they're posting, whatever they're doing. Some of them will say okay, some of them will say no. Okay, she started question some clients whom already you spoke to in the past. And when it comes to publishing our own content, we are lazy. As in, we consume lots of content. That's what I had seen in almost all the people. When we publish our own content, people say, wow, yes, and all that. I mean, we shy away. We as introverts, we don't want to market ourselves. But we wanted business. If we wanted business, normally I publish things. I keep my children picture as in I publish things because this is my daughter. Because you should not be shy to sell yourself. You should not be. Most of them hide under carpets because they think selling is some kind of cruelty or selling. We feel selling is service. I feel that selling is service. If I'm not selling, I'm doing injustice. It's like, so if you are doing injustice for your future or for your kids, or if you are doing injustice for your clients' goals, you don't want to do it. Because I have thousands of pictures in the last 20 years. But again, even there are pictures from Amazon, G and all, which I can publish. You have to show the authority or you have to show them proof, right? People don't trust you blindly.
True.
So the game is pretty good, as in, it's pretty fair, as in, you wanted to help somebody promote their whatever streaming TV. In fact, the streaming TV is another one online right now. I know people who have invested thousands of dollars. Probably they invested $1,000, $2,000 in that streaming TV network, like Roku or streaming TV is not in India yet. People invest money to be on Amazon Fire TV or Roku TV and all that. So they say social media is. I mean, they say social media is saturated. People don't watch you on social media. And they say your target audience is on streaming TV and they have to invest on the streaming TV and all that. End of the day, it's the same game. Are you doing videos? See, when somebody like this comes, okay, now I got an Indian name, Satish Sadasivan. He's in New York. If he's not in New York, I would have chosen unfollow. Like, okay, probably I'm following him. Okay, I'm not following him, but he was in my network because somebody in my network has liked this post. Okay. Okay, Okay, Enoch. Okay, Enoch had liked this post. Okay. So Enoch brother, I know him. He runs his own digital marketing company. They do websites and all that. He is based out of Hyderabad. So like this, he's called marketing. Marketers as marketers. They've generated enough business, as in they generate enough revenue. They have a team. They have a team of 20 people or 30 people. I don't know. But they target all the abroad clients. They have amazing website and all. They play the game full on, as in, if you look at their website, you know them. Not marketers, but marketers. They have multiple, they manage multiple accounts with multiple people, as in multiple targeted audience. They are based here in Hyderabad, but they also have US locations and abroad locations. See, and this is a huge opportunity, Amit. Almost all the websites will have Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or Instagram. Most of them fail to have YouTube because they don't know how to edit. When it comes to YouTube, most of the websites whom we see, there is a opportunity. I mean, I'm sharing it openly with you because even if you have a team of 10 people or 20 people doing everything with videos, there is more opportunity. So much to do. People don't do it because they don't know how to do it. People have money. So, I mean, you have questions to listen.
Raj, your voice is cracking in between.
Okay. Maybe the internet or.
Now it's better. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need to upgrade my tech also. The mic which I'm using is 3-year-old. I have to upgrade my computer screen. So many things, 3 years old. I'm like, God, get me another client so that I can fund my another 3 to 5 lakhs.
How many clients we can manage in a month generally? Raj? I mean, let's say we are alone who's doing it.
We all have patience of working 40 hours a day. So, I mean, 40 hours a week, sorry. But if we can manage like dozens of them is okay, because end of the day, if you have patience for 3-4 clients, which is okay. Normally on every client I don't spend more than 1 hour. Because after 1 hour, the mood shifts. You get into the boredom, you feel like working on something else. So if I do a video post for somebody, I do a carousel post for somebody, I do motivational post, or I don't do the same thing again and again for one client. By switching clients, I do something different so that I feel the balance. So I strongly believe that we can easily manage 40 clients if we have as a solopreneur.
Oh,
but
wow.
People say that's too much. Maybe you can easily manage 10 clients or 20 clients. People are happy with 5 clients also. I know people who are happy with 5 clients. It all depends upon our patience. How much we can deliver, how much we can manage. That's it. As in, people start with 1 client, 2 clients, and they level up the game. Even I started with 0 clients. In fact, when I started, you'll not be in the mood to pitch, because unless you are financially stable, you don't feel like doing it. You don't feel like pitching unless there is money flow, or we call it not the honeybees, we call ourselves as money bees. Yeah. So when you have that money making or MIB, right? The money in the bank. MIB, once we have that money in the bank, that's when you can breathe. That's when you can start promoting. Even the reason I'm speaking for you for hours is because I have that freedom. I have the freedom because nobody can pinpoint and they can say, what are you doing and all, because that's what I do. And the good thing with most of the foreign clients is they'll have a scheduling page or an appointment page on their website or on their social media handles.
Okay.
Scheduling a call with them, people don't feel like doing it. I mean, if I see a Calendly link or if I see a scheduling appointment page on the website, I just go and book it. And what do you put in there? You say, whatever, most of them have their initial conversations as free, 15 minute, 30 minute. And you won't believe, many people also block me for scheduling because I'm from India or I'm not their targeted audience and all. They say, no, Raj, I don't want to waste your time. They send mails, direct mails, and they cancel the meeting or they cancel the appointment. And sometimes I miss the schedules because you should have the discipline following the calendar. If you don't meet the meetings again, the people who blasted me, the people who said, is this what you do with almost all your network? I mean, you schedule and you don't show up, then they send a message, surprise message. Why didn't you show up? Is this what you do with everybody and all? Then you, some special apology template, send it. Then they say, is this also part of the marketing strategy or tactic? I mean, people judge. Then you say them, I mean, people know whether you're genuine or whether looking it or faking it. So you can always maintain dozens of clients. It's always good to have consistent clients who are paying you, because one-time client is a no good deal. But somebody who is paying you 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, that's the real. I mean, even I am also working towards that only. If somebody pays me for 1 year or 6 months at a stretch, I'm like, wow, good deal.
And Raj, when we say, what is that we should be committing? Now we are able to take 10 clients in a month, right? Let's say, for us, suppose. And what is the level of commitment we should be taking from them? I mean, number of posts, videos, how much?
It's there on the LinkedIn post which I tagged you.
Oh, okay, it's there. Okay.
It's weekly one post or anything between
Okay.
1 to 3. If some of them wanted daily,
Okay.
we need to fuel daily, as in the vehicle doesn't move unless you pump the gas or unless there is energy. So most of them are okay with weekly one post or weekly 5 posts. Daily or they get to know. I mean, you will get to see which is working, which is not working.
Okay.
And another good thing is almost everybody has a newsletter. They have an email list. Almost every foreigner has an email list of 10 clients, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 100. They keep sending their email nurture sequence, whatever they have. They keep sending every month. Now, what goes in the email is something which you can help with.
Okay.
And I always go into their email list to see what they are targeting, whom they are targeting. I go and subscribe to their newsletters. That's what how I convert clients also. So be part of their newsletter so that you should have multiple emails to list out who is active, because when they send newsletter, monthly newsletter, most of them are shooting their monthly newsletters. You get to know that they're active, right?
Okay. Um, so basically, we also do the copywriting. Is this a part of copywriting when we?
I chose myself only to video or content marketing. Copywriting, again, lots of other women are doing from arts. good copywriters.
Okay.
If you pitch copywriting as English is their first language, most of them are good with the copies, as in with their English, but they're not good with the sales or marketing copy.
Yeah, true.
Even there was a client from telehealth company. She blasted me for punctuation marks. It happened. I think I have their those recordings. She's like, there shouldn't be a comma here. There shouldn't be a full stop here. There shouldn't be an exclamation mark. And I'm like, publishing content itself is a big deal. Now you're worried about punctuation. She's like, it matters a lot for their clients. And I told her if she pays me $1,000 monthly and all, I can take care of the. I mean, I can look into the details of punctuation and all that. She agreed to pay me and all, but I said I can't work under pressure or something like that. So we departed. As in, even there's a another client which I can show you. Okay, this is like 1 more minute. So when you log in, this disposable browser is there for 10 minutes. I can name this client because I don't know, I blocked her.
Okay.
I did content, I remember her. Yeah, Rabbit Rose. You see her, right? This one? She's very particular about her content also. She's like, we did play some. She's a coach for helping couples to not go through divorce or have a successful. It's mostly relationship. I mean, people who go through divorce, mostly in the US, she works with those couple who are going through divorce and all. So I need to monitor. It's been quite a while. I can't go back and pitch to her. She has a divorce community. She has an app also, the divorce app. She built a directory community. She's at 163 subscribers. So she was active 6 months back. Podcast and all that. So somebody like this, they don't need copywriting skills because see this work which I've done. I've done these shorts. I remember, but she's like very well dignified. She also sent me an email. I mean, after we ended fairly, she also sent me an email saying probably we might again cross lines, or probably we might come together in business and all. Come on, 8 billion people. Of the 8 billion people, probably there are millions of active businesses. If not one coach, somebody else. But if somebody is giving their anger to us online, it's like, okay, see, if you don't believe in it, fine. We'll call it a day and we'll move. There's so many clients like that. I've lost many clients. I've made good friends. I've made lots of enemies also. And there are so many targets. Even if we make $1 million monthly, in fact, this is something which I'm working also towards that. Making $1 million monthly is like 7-8 crores monthly. That is the ultimate goal. Even if I make 1 crore monthly, I'm working towards that. Even if we make 1 crore monthly, that's like ultimate revenue sitting here in Hyderabad. People in US make 25 lakhs monthly or 30 lakhs monthly, or they make 10 lakhs monthly, but most of it goes for their cost of living or their purchasing power is different compared to what we have here in India.
True.
Yeah. So again, why we chose only US clients is because they trust us, they pay us. Not Canadian clients or didn't pay me. Nobody from Canada paid me. Nobody from Australia paid me. But if you have some clients who will pay you, then it works. But trust me, this system or process will definitely work. You will have paying clients who will pay you. You only have to believe. Again, the belief is like, how will somebody trust you? How will somebody, just for, if you pitch copying or copywriting, most of them will have excuses because the AI tools are giving wonderful copies. I know the oldies on LinkedIn, they're just copy pasting on from ChatGPT. But there is this, the algorithm shows in such a way that, as in, it can easily identify the bot generated or human generated content. There is a score for the posts which are generated by human.
True.
The algorithm can easily, in fact, even on YouTube now, you have to define if the content is AI generated or if it is human generated. So not using too much of AI generated stuff. Because I know people who are stuck at 25,000 followers, 25,000 subscribers for AI generated content. They are nowhere, as in, you can't use stock footage all the time. Even I tell, there are few clients whom I still pitch now, known clients. Don't just go by stock footage. Don't go by only branded content. Bring in some human element. As in, bring in some people who say something on social media or on YouTube or on LinkedIn. So that people trust people, right? As in,
True.
you know the pain points of your audience because you've been there, you have known them. So there is somebody like you or some of your clients may be going through the same pain point. So whatever is doing, whatever skill arbitrage is doing, every Indian can do that. That 2-3 hour program, they can do that. They can definitely make money out of that. All the AI tools, AI marketing tools, that works.
And Raj, I mean, if we have to, commit for, let's say, for example, for a video, how many minutes of video in a week would be ideal to commit for one client?
No, it's again branded video. See, video,
Okay.
yeah, 6 to 8 minutes is ideal, but initially, I always pitch for shorts and reels, less than 1 minute.
Okay.
If you are doing videos more than 1 minute, first we need their attention, right? We need the reach.
True.
We need the reach. 20 seconds or 50 seconds or 40 seconds is also enough initially. Once the paying clients, then 6 to 8 minutes. That's what I recommend.
Okay.
Once the follower or once people started trusting you, believing you, long form of content, which is like hourly videos. Nobody has time to watch hourly video. I mean, the reason I publish hourly videos on Video Therapy Network YouTube channel is people don't have time to watch hourly videos. Unless it's a module or unless it's a structured online course. I mean, the reason I share my screen and talk about other clients is they'll not have time and patience to see if I ever spoke about them, past clients and all. So initial reach 6 to 8 minutes is more than enough. And for 6 to 8 minutes, see, for less than 1 minute video also, people can pay are you with me, Amit? Maybe I lost. Okay.
I lost in between.
Yeah. Maybe because of the network and all.
So
So everybody says, "What's your fee? What's your fee?" People anything between $15 to $20 is okay. People wanted cheap. People wanted best at the cheap. They want the cheapest one, but the bestest one or the best of it. Yeah, people always want the best of the best at the cheapest value. And
True.
I always give them the examples of Walmart or Sam's Club. You know Walmart, Sam's Club, right?
I know Walmart, but Sam's Club, no.
Yeah, yeah. Like Walmart, Sam's Club, or there are a couple of other stores like Costco or Decathlon, or be it McDonald's or KFC and all that. People want the best of the best at the cheapest. So, I mean, the flat fee, I always you can pitch for whatever the video you do. Initially, that conversation is important. Even if they are paying $1, $5, $10, doesn't matter. If you quote something huge, like you have to pay me $100, $500, people run away. Even I pitched, the mistake which I made was earlier I used to pitch, in the past I pitched only $1,000, $1,000, $1,000.
Okay.
There are many people who ran away, and I tried to figure out, and there was one therapist, one psychologist who told me that, I mean, it opened up in a conversation. He explained me the reason why people are running away, chasing away, as in, and he showed me the path, as in, he said, bundle it, package it, offer it, the offering, the initial offering, whatever the low hanging fruit. $5, people don't mind paying $5, $10, $50. But when our offer is too low, people keep coming back. That's what we wanted. That money beast is nothing but they keep coming back. So as they keep coming back, we know we need to create content for them. So it's like that golden goose example. You don't want to kill the duck. You wanted them coming and all. At the same time, you have to play the game fairly. Because every person abroad can easily afford, for the branding and all, they can easily afford $1,000. Or if we show them the path of generating revenue, everybody will pay us $2,000 or $3,000. They'll pay us monthly. And people don't mind paying $100 or $150 monthly or $500 monthly. They consider it as an investment. But if you show them revenue, they don't mind paying you more. They don't mind paying you bonus. It works. So charge anywhere between $5 to $100, but keep a subscription model to $1,000 or $2,000. It works.
Got it. And actually, when you were saying 6 to 8 minutes, so 1 minute video, should we commit for daily one, or how much is?
If we say daily, they'll run away. That's another thing. It's doing daily is they're not their discipline, because most of them are not creators. So I say weekly one video. They will be in comfort zone. They will be comfortable. First, you have to make them comfortable. They say weekly one video. They are confident. They can easily make one video. But couple of them who are hyperactive and all, they give 3 videos, 4 videos, which is good. If they are active, means it's good for us. And people who hardly do one video in a fortnight, you have to push them. Or this is what I do with my clients also. I tell them, send me like a 1 hour recording of their Zoom or whatever. They send me 1 hour. I chop 1 hour into 6 videos, like 10 minutes each. 6 into 10, 60 minutes is gone, right? So it's like you chop the 1 hour video into 6 pieces or 10 pieces and publish it. Then you extract audio, publish into podcast. Then you extract text from the video, publish as an article or a social media post. We can do anything and everything once they give their audio video. So when you give other forms of content, when you show them that same content can be repurposed, repurposing is also a big game now, because most of their I mean, most of them are tired of publishing on Facebook or Instagram. Now, this is a good business. This is like used cars reselling and all, like used content repurposing. So we repurpose the old content to new form. This is also, I mean, there are multiple businesses set up like this. Even if you Google, you'll find them. Repurpose. Yeah, repurpose IO is also another one. And I know clients who have used other automated tools, AI tools, they come back. As in, I know people who are tired because most of anything with AI tools is not like human form. This is all automated, like $100 or $20. Most of the repurposed tools, they are not that good, not that great. Still, there is market. So, there is always business. There is always business. Another 14-day trial. What are they repurposing? They are repurposing onto Instagram to Facebook or to TikTok or to these. You see this, right, Amit? These the same content which is being repurposed. If you see some social media tools, again, you'll find your prospective leads also. So you go to their YouTube channel, you'll see who is giving their testimonials.
2020.
Again, whatever the testimonials people give, you see who are active on that platform, go and pitch them. It's an ocean. It's an ocean. You see who is active on these platforms, who is using these tools. Check if they are active on LinkedIn. Probably this guy is the founder of Repurpose, I guess. This is like one testimonial of
competition bothers those business owners.
And whoever is running ads, when you see people running ads, not in India, but in abroad. Normally, I check abroad clients who are putting their money into paid ads. If they are investing money in the paid ads, they are ready to invest money with you. So catch hold of people who are running paid ads. So many tools you can find if a business is running ads or not on Facebook easily from the Facebook business page. When you keep scrolling through LinkedIn, you get ads also, the promoted ads. Check their social media handles, again, pitch them, find out who is the right guy, pitch them. It works. I mean, there is no bad way of doing things. There is no right way of doing things. Everything works as long as we do it like Manji, that keep doing it, keep doing it. Like the mountain man, it works. People give up because there is no community or there is nobody supporting them in the back. Community is what matters, because if ILH community is not there behind me, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, because we know in the community, everybody, they keep sharing. Every week we keep listening to success stories, like they made 40 sales, 30 sales, 20 sales. So once you hear the success stories of others, you feel like pumped up. Oh, come on, if they're doing, we can also do it. That proximity matters, right? The people whom you are close with, that matters. There are so much, I mean, whatever I said, during the implementation execution mode, you get to see the real kick of it. But the link which I shared with you on On LinkedIn, probably like 15 days ago, right?
Yes, of Siddharth.
That Siddharth's link, if you are part of Siddharth's community, you will see 35,000 plus, probably 40,000 plus people who invest that per 500 rupees. They get structured recordings and all that. What works, what doesn't work, and all.
Okay.
After you complete that 1 hour coaching, because once you pay that 599, you go through 5-6 videos of 1 hour. Once you
Okay.
finish that 1 hour video set, you will be pitched for group coaching, the silver program, which is like, I think for freedom, for Independence Day, again, there will be offer. I mean, every week there is some or the other offer.
Okay.
People only need reason to buy. Every week, 52 weeks, we have 52 reasons to buy for all the global audience.
Okay.
People only need a reason to pull out their wallet or put the money on the table. So round the clock offers are always going on.
Okay.
So again, people invest. In fact, there are my clients who have invested $150, $147 in Siddharth's program. They keep attending his live and also, but they're still sitting idle. They're not publishing any content.
Okay.
Because that mindset or shift didn't happen. I mean, the transformation will not happen. People say creation is easy, but you need to get that pinch, or you need to get that kick. Only then you'll start flying. Or same thing with almost everybody, all the Indian creators. People who fear nothing, they just go on and on. You know, all the YouTubers. I mean, I'm showing them the same. I'm showing lots of other silver play buttons, people who achieve 100,000 subscribers doing just like that, content on the fly. I'm showing mostly Indian examples for US clinicians, asking them like, what is stopping you in publishing content? And they have valid reasons. So I need to find retirement folks, or I need to find people who are retired. Some women, they still play the game. They do things at their own way. And when they wanted to do things at their own way, you tell them, okay, please go ahead, because you can't tell no to a client, because it's just like child who wants to put their finger into the the candle, right? The candle with the fire. You tell them, please go ahead, put the finger in the fire. So the same thing with the clients, as in you tell them, okay, keep exploring, keep doing whatever you like. People who trust me, they say, okay, Raj, what to be done, what to be done. We say them, okay, follow these 3 steps. Because it works. It's not something which I have designed. It's something which millionaires have designed. People who made $1 million revenues online, even the school also. You know school, right? The guy who charges 30. Huh?
SKWOL, right?
Yeah, Sam Owen. Sam Owen runs school.
Okay.
The guy who runs this school, he had made billions of dollars online, the consulting.com founder. This guy, I mean, we follow, he had created many billionaires online. We know him because Siddharth is one of his students. He keeps talking, he keeps sharing. Even Alex Hormoz, this guy's video is there. So this guy is also another influencer. He pays them like a couple of lakhs and is there. So all this follow the same. They're building their own mini communities online. This is nothing but, school is nothing but like Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups.
Okay.
They have their own mini communities. They have their own people selling. This is what they say, building communities is the future. And I'm helping other people build their communities, because in fact, I can build my own editors community or content creators community. But again, egos will kick in. People don't understand you like the way other people understand. Because mostly people who come from content creation or editing are people who left their school or college. Even I know lots of editors from Tollywood. when I show them that they can earn more through online, they're happy with their TV jobs, as in they work in the TV media, probably the other, what do you call it, TV production houses here in Hyderabad. I know lots of them. They don't believe in helping or pitching the clients abroad because they don't have communication skills, or they lack how to talk to people. Uh, People are doing their own things in Telugu also. Because I have this advantage of working with US customers. That is the only edge which I have. And that is keeping the game full on right now. If I never spoke to US customers in the past, and this is there right from 2003 days, not now, 2003, 2005, when I worked with HP, again 2010, or even GE days, Amazon days. We know, right? The outsourcing world in Bangalore, Hyderabad. So that edge had given these wings, because right now we can't be working with abroad clients unless we know how the consulting business works. There are lots of Indian creators whom we can empower. Or, everybody's busy in their own stuff. Everybody believes in their own stuff. Some people only wanted revenue through YouTube. But again, YouTube monetization and all, I mean, things have changed because the algorithm keeps changing every year because of updates, or probably every 2-3 years. Things which existed 4-5 years are no longer valid right now on YouTube with the algorithm changes. People don't have patience to go through YouTube partner program like 7-8 pages. Even if they go through it, implementing it is like strict discipline. Even if you don't go through the YouTube partner program, you just blindly entertain your audience. There are various categories, right? Entertainment category or education category, and there are different categories which every video falls into. Because even I get shocked. Even the clients whom I manage, once you know which category the client falls into, it's good. Like even if I have one, okay, this is not under a playlist. Doing everything step by step, people will not have patience. So, okay, these categories. Is it vehicles, comedy, education, entertainment, how to music, all these different categories? Most of the clients whom I deal with, they fall with education category. They are not entertainers, they are not film people, they are not musicians, they are not into animals and pets. Everybody is into education. So sports side, there was one guy who asked me to edit sports videos, but he'll pay me 30,000-40,000 rupees. Sports is not, it's hard to edit the sports videos. It's very tough. Sports videos or sports content, you need to be on your toes. Travel and event vlogs, we can make travel and events. There was one guy, Run Ranjit Singh, Ranjit. So there's so many examples. There was one guy who was running. All the 52 states in US, Ranjit, or he asked me to edit his 52 marathons in US, all the 52 states. I pitched him. He said he didn't have budget and all. Run Ranjit, run Ranjit, run.
Nothing will happen.
Okay, this was another client. Run Ranjit. Not this guy. There was another one, but that's okay. I'm not finding them. You see them online, you'll see them.
Now since we spoke about him, YouTube will recommend this channel on sometime whenever I open it.
Yeah, this client. Now you see Ranjit Singh.
Uh,
See, this guy was participating in all the 50 states marathon.
okay.
I told him if he has like this banner was created me, I put a question mark, socials question mark to be updated with email question mark. He still updated that I should have put my watermark saying Raj. He nicely uploaded that. I mean, this was not a good deal, but an Indian, he's from Jharkhand, Bihar. I have his recordings, my recordings with him 1 month back is another. So he wanted me to edit his marathon videos and all. I said, okay, what's the budget? $500, $1,000. He said, low budget, not even $500. I said, I can't work. I said, even I can't work if it is low budget and all. I mean, he thought maybe we'll sitting here in India, we'll do something very low budget. He I mean, he got to know me through LinkedIn and all. Like this, there are hundreds of clients. Every client we speak, every client we talk will not be a win-win. They'll not close the deal.
True.
But the patience lies, I mean, the fruits are in the roots, as in the hard work will certainly fetch in. And mainly, now I chose only women, not only Ranjit Singh, and there are lots of other physicians who are so lazy because they have enough money. They have a $4 million house. They have like Tesla cars, which they have sent me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn and all. They're so comfortable. They don't have hunger, as in they don't crave for the reach, or they're not hungry enough. I've chosen to work with women only because they need that financial freedom. They need that breakthroughs. Most of the women whom I am targeting are probably the people whom we are pitching. They need money for their kids. They need money for their college. They have their own dreams, mainly the women, and they are super focused. They are like, they wanted things done, they wanted it. Unless most of them are single parents also. That's another. They have their own struggles. They have their own hardship. They have their own challenges. And it's like always, it's good helping somebody who needs it badly than helping somebody who is already comfortable with their kids. I know a physician, he was showing me his daughter's YouTube channel. She's into fashion and all. Who told he'll pay me only $400. I pitched him $1,000. He said he'll pay only $400. And like I said, no, it doesn't work. And we are still friends on LinkedIn. He's at the same place where he was there like 2 years ago when we said no content published. I keep, once in a while, I keep going back to his LinkedIn or check his social media handles. He's still in the same old place. I know he's active, as in, but no content. He's a published author on Amazon. He was also in US Army. In fact, I chose him to be a client or started pitching him because he worked in US Army. He worked in US Army for 15 years or something. Because he had sent me his army videos and all that. I don't want to name him because we are still good friends on LinkedIn. I'm sure he will not have 2 hours to scroll through and see if I had spoken about him and all. But like this, there are hundreds of clients which we can talk about. There are no failures. It's always lessons. Like people say it's a failed deal. People say, okay, we didn't make money and there's so many no's and all, but it's a lesson. It's a lesson how not to do it or how not to pitch the same way again. Probably an improved version. Even people who said, Raj, send me a quotation and all that. Okay, Raj, we will make an agreement. Please send me an email. Even after sending a quotation, even after sending an agreement, even after showing them exact blueprint of what needs to be done in a PDF, there were deals which, I mean, not closed, even because I know that doing is doing. No, people think that knowing is doing. Even clinicians, I know they're super busy. Just because they know it, they can't do it. It's doing is doing. It's like just knowing doesn't lead them anywhere.
True.
So keep. I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up.
Sure. And Raj, what are the challenges generally we'll face during starting this business or taking it forward or scaling it?
Scaling, scale X and all. Starting initially is like that client, cracking that first client, because I know when I cracked my first client and all, it just happened randomly. As in, we were on a podcast like this, we were talking. At the end of the podcast, I said, "This is what I do. Are you interested?" He's like, "Okay, let's try." And that client I've helped from ground zero. There's no logo, no branding, no website. Even now, today, there's no website, but she generates revenue only through social media, TikTok or Clubhouse. You might be knowing Clubhouse, right?
Huh.
Clubhouse or LinkedIn or YouTube. So the initial challenges will be like people know that we are trying to sell them, or probably they're trying to sell their service to us. Because everybody in US, they are coaches, mainly the coaches, they only want to sell you mindset games or business coaching and all. Because almost all those ICF coaches, there are millions of them. People have already invested. So initial challenges, struggles will be all those no's. People say no is like people, again, we know that no is next opportunity and all that. And no is like next opportunity. Okay, you said no. Wow, that's good. And we say that's absolutely fine and all, and we move on. Again, they keep coming back. As you share something, the reason I keep sharing on LinkedIn or I keep pinging on LinkedIn or Facebook is because they keep seeing it. And people who are active will come back. There's always karma hits back, right? They will come back or because end of the day, they know, once they know what we are delivering, there will be a day there where they'll come back. But that webinar selling formula of Siddharth is, he made many, I mean, people play the game of consulting. I play the game of consulting. I don't play the game of what the coaching level 1, level 2. I'm not playing the community building. I'm helping my clients build the communities. There are people like this also, because you can show the examples of Peng Joon, Dan Lok, Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, all the other influencers, or take 10 authors in any field, probably whatever they are doing, like Neil Patel, or in marketing, again, I follow Neil Patel and other people. It's everything online is transparent. People don't see it. They all have blind spots. Everything is transparent. It's all on their social media handles or websites. People only don't believe, just because it's free, people don't believe that there is no, believe that there is money. Even I pitch to people who are on NASDAQ and S&P 500. Sometimes I choose people who follow this old man, what's his name? The guy who Coca-Cola invests, Warren Buffett.
Okay.
I follow who follows Warren Buffett. I see if they are creating any content, Facebook or like YouTube or mainly videos. I have some people like that on my LinkedIn also. Some people who are into S&P 500 or NASDAQ, they keep putting the hashtag here. And these people are quite active only in the mornings, like 3:30 or 4 in the morning, because that's when the markets, I'm sorry, these guys are active at 5 or 6 in the evening. And when the markets closes, when the S&P or NASDAQ or US markets closes by 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning, you can see the Twitter trends, see if they are posting on LinkedIn. then catch hold of them. It's a you need lots of patience to see what's working, what's not working, and all. And I had a 1 year client like that from Singapore. He was this guy from Singapore. He invests in the US markets. And his team also, his entire team. Now they are into cryptocurrency and all that. Not only the Bitcoin, yeah, they are into crypto, making money through cryptocurrency. They're not playing the game of options trading. So pitch those clients, because people in the financial markets, they know time is money, they know content is money. Mainly women who are active, they can't be active on social media. Pitch them, it helps. And all this which I shared is through our Internet Lifestyle Hub sits. There are people from different categories there. You have a makeup coach, you have a musician, you have a singer, you have, oh, again, that's another ocean. Everybody is there. And I only target these people from US, as in, okay, who is a musician in US, who is a singer in US, if they are active. But people in the entertainment industry, they don't believe in investing. They just sing it, because most musicians, they play it for the love of it. Even I know a physician who is a rock star, as in he play guitar. He's a physician, he's a doctor. He worked in a hospital for 15, 20 years. But for side hustle and passion, he plays guitar. He built his own guitar community online. It's called Doc and Rock. I think you can, I have to check if he's still active. So like that, there's so many examples. If we keep on talking, it's called Doc and Rock, because I remember talking to him, Rock and Doc and Rock. Yeah, Dr. Brent Jackson. See, this guy. See, all these are stories. So this guy had nothing published. He's a physician. I know. I have to check. It's been a long time in the when I spoke about musicians, I remembered him. I have to check if he's active on LinkedIn now. Now, Venuswamy arrests and all, it's a trending thing. I'm like, I just opened that. Sometimes you need a break, right? To check what is working in Indian market. Okay. Okay, we have conversations, but okay. Okay, we have conversations. I parted with him. Okay. See, we are not connected. It's a second degree connection. You see that on LinkedIn? So if you see our conversation, it was there. We were good in 2021, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for reaching out. 2021. It's nice to meet you and all that. 2021, we were together. I think after pitching and videos and all that. 2020. Oh, okay. I have 275 followers on the other page. I had, due to depression, I had to close one of my old
Account.
yeah, other old account also. Oh, this one had 275 followers. I didn't realize. This was an account which I had closed. I shut down. I also shut down my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So, I mean, you feel like deleting things. You feel like deleting. This was an inactive page, Video Therapy Network. I published a lot. I built community, and I had to close it because some mindset game. Again, something shifted in mind, like this is not working and all. Then I had to shut it. Then I started new Video Therapy Network, Raj. Probably have to reshare. This is another page. Again, I got to know because I pitched in Christmas. We don't have true mental health services that work out at our hospital and all that. So cool. I have to check if he's active. See, and people, this is another thing. People who don't publish images or videos,
Okay.
it's hard to crack them because people who only post and comment, these are not our target audience. See, if people are not sharing anything through image, and people who are not sharing anything through videos, it's hard to, those are hard nuts to crack. Mainly women, because they wanted that dopamine effect, right? They need that oxytocin. We call it the dose. They need more followers. They need more recognition and all that. The dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, the happy chemicals. Women need more of it. That's why the LinkedIn, I mean, the Instagram is more famous of all those fashion and beauty and all. I chose because women, they care a damn about other people judging them. They just publish it, they post it on LinkedIn also. People post about their kids, their pets. They post about anything about fashion, beauty. And we've seen arguments about people judging women, people arguing about women, saying this is not Instagram, this is not Facebook, stop, be professional and all. We've seen people arguing like that also. I mean, women do whatever comes to their mind. So I pick who are quite open in sharing about whatever they are doing online. And if they're coaches, so the no ups and downs, initial phase, as people keep, I mean, as you keep pitching them, people will say no, some will say yes. Some people, they don't believe us. And I chose only black or black Americans, people of color, we call it. People get offended when we say black because they only trust. I have pitched it to many white Americans. It's hard. It's hard. They don't believe. They think we are a scam. They think we are just talking to them for money and all that. So we should have that ups and downs, that mental balance. If we are strong, nobody can disturb us. As in, we have to repeatedly do the same thing. It's like brushing teeth or doing the chores, or keep doing the same thing again and again and again. Have 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day. Keep doing the boring stuff. You will find clients. It's boring for people who hate it, or people who do it like a salary based. The salary mindset, people can't do what we are doing with a salary mindset. Even if I tell that somebody, I'll pay you 20,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees, do this daily, people give up because they don't believe in it. I do it because I do it in a playful mode. Again, solopreneur's journey. Even there were days when I initially put CEO and founder, but later on I deleted it because when you get on a call with a client, they feel like, oh, you're the founder and you're talking to them, you're pitching them. People don't trust. Even I had faced those embarrassing situations. As in, once there was this woman who got on a call. I have recording of that. After getting on a call, probably 20-30 seconds, she ended, saying, no, I'm not going to continue with this conversation. Probably we are not meant to be talking. Sorry, this was a wrong meeting and all. She said, take care, bye-bye, do your own thing. And she ended the call. So what happened is I booked a call with her, as in from her schedule. So probably she didn't go through whatever I sent, or probably she didn't do research or background as to what I was doing. We jumped on a call. I have that recording. I didn't publish it. It should be somewhere in all my thousands of other videos. So you feel bad when somebody disconnects with you or people hang up on with you, and when people block you, you have to be strong. As in, people take it more to their hurt. They feel down. They feel like they shouldn't be blocked by this person. So you won't believe, when I had 10,000 plus connections on my LinkedIn. I filtered all of them. I removed almost 9,000 plus connections. I can show you my LinkedIn profile. Probably I had 10,000 plus or 12,000 plus. I removed close to 9 to 10,000 connections just to try to crack the algorithm. As in, why I've done it? Because whatever I post was not reaching the people whom I wanted. It was reaching only somebody in Hyderabad, or it was reaching somebody in Pakistan. It was reaching somebody in Bangladesh. Even now, people from Pakistan, Bangladesh, they keep trying to engage with my content. Moment they engages, I block them. And like, because they can't pay us, we can't pay them. So if the content is reaching somebody here and there, I delete the content or I block them. I try and recreate. I post something only as per US timings. I have to check. You learn as you keep posting. You have to see when your target audience is mostly spending time on. You will learn it through trial and error.
And what are the problems that we will probably face the challenges during scaling?
Scaling, see, I haven't scaled mine. Again, budgets. If you have money, like the scalings, if you have 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees, people who spend 20, 30,000 rupees also per day. Again, if you have funds, you can do it. This guy does, right? Ankur Wariko. If you go to Scalex and watch on Instagram or on Scalex videos on Instagram, you watch Ankur Wariko's video. He talks about even Jitesh Manwani also. There's few Scalex videos. You just YouTube search on Scalex videos. You'll find the complete journey. Those are 1 hour videos. Most of us who are trying to build their business or scale their business, they don't. I have the habit of watching long form content. If you ask me to sit down and watch 8 hour content, I'll sit and watch 8 hour content. I have that patience because I have done it many number of times. But if you ask other people to do it, they watch it only if it's entertainment, if it's a movie. But if it's a tutorial or documentary also, people watch it. Tutorials, okay, unless if they are learning or preparing for exams. So scaling, if you have, it's always the budget, money matters. If you have the team, you can grow. Because almost all the startups, they need to find out what is the way to generate revenue. Because the valuation game or the validation after idea validation and all, they need that confidence that, okay, there's somebody who will invest with them, probably 25 lakhs or 50 lakhs. So who can pay 50 lakhs as their initial first round or angel investment and all. So many investors also, people who don't have digital presence. So whatever you are pitching, because you'll find competitors, you'll find through SimilarWeb and all. Everybody is pitching that $500, $1,000. If you are a solopreneur, if you are an agency, you pitch $2,000, $5,000. People say they don't have marketing budget. We say, okay, go to hell, do nothing about it. People, most of them will not have marketing budget. You ask them, do you have budget? They say no. Okay, I'll show you the way to generate the budget or how to generate revenue and all. People need that belief. Mainly in what I do, if we show them, because the person whom I am helping her, she had done enough business. She had done $1 billion business in the last 3-4 years. So she knows that she can generate revenue through the efforts and she's paying me. So you have to make them believe that they can generate revenue. Once you show them the money, they'll pay you the money. That's what is happening. And Sid closes this in less than 90 minutes. If you watch SIT's automated webinar. It's a free webinar.
Okay.
Just go to SIT's webinar, watch it. Definitely you'll take the money out and you'll put it on the table, because that happens in the 90-minute structure. The storytelling, minute to minute, what to say, what not to say, it's all scripted.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not following the script with you because anyway, we've known through that 5-day program and all that. But pitching again, foreign clients, we call it the webinar selling formula.
Okay.
What's her name? DamnLog. Yeah, DamnLog's. There was this other lady. What's her name? Okay, couple of other YouTubers. So many names popping up. But it works. Do whatever you want. It works. Only thing is you have to believe. You pitch $5, you pitch $10, you pitch $50. People who create landing pages are charging $2,000, $3,000. I'm like, one page landing page website. They're doing it. Even there's so many people who just need that landing page. People are doing it happily. Many youngsters, many engineers, many college dropouts are doing it. Even I can pitch for nurses and all. But only thing is, what are they going to sell? Most of them don't know what to sell. They can sell their experience, but it works as in, it works if they are active. If they are not active, it's very hard. It's like there is this saying in Telugu and Hindi, right? You can take the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So the same thing, you can tell the physician or clinician or lawyer or whatever, you can tell them you can keep creating content, and they know that they have to create content. They don't do it because they're not accountable for anybody, as in. So we keep that accountability game. Even the same thing with other clients. Even the focus is only on taking out the TikTok content, because TikTok is also going to get banned in US by the end of the year. Probably they have another 2-3 months. There's a policy. The US government, they filed a case against the US government, TikTok, the ByteDance, and US government found a loophole where they are exploiting children. All the adult content, which children are not supposed to see on TikTok. They are targeting all the younger generation, probably below 18 or 13, I guess. So they found proof of TikTok doing it. So mostly it will be banned in US. So all the TikTok audience will be back to YouTube. There are millions of them, all the small and medium business companies. If you just Google TikTok in US, you'll find that US government is about to ban. It's been going on for last 6 months to 1 year now. So how can government is fighting against TikTok? There are lots of protests by the small and medium businesses because there are millions of them. They say that they are making the bread and butter because of TikTok only. There's a reach because TikTok algorithm, they don't have restrictions. You publish something, you reach 10,000 people in 1 hour. You reach 1 million people on the platform just like that in 24 hours. They don't have restrictions because they're trying to build the registration and they're slowly running the ads. YouTube plays the ad game really well. LinkedIn pays, Google ads, Facebook ads. Again, everything comes back to advertisement world. How you're promoting, how you are advertising. So you and me are taking only like 0.00001% of the pie from that advertisement, which is again a couple of lakhs or a couple of crores. Even if there are 1,000 people who will come and do exactly whatever we spoke, still they'll be doing only 0.00001% because we all have only limited time of 24 hours. In spite of knowing what works, what doesn't work, lots of IITians also. I know lots of IITians, they know it works. But they don't do it because they have other priorities, because they have a different way of explaining things in statistics. They use bigger jargons. I know. I've dealt with a couple of other IITians. Oh God, their vocabulary is very different. I wish I had. I could use the terminology or their words or vocabulary like they do. But everything boils down to the purpose or intention or whatever. The why. What is that guy? Simon Sinek. What is the guy who says?
Simon Sinek.
Simon Sinek.
Know your why.
Yeah, know your why. Everything will fall to ikigai. Your why, your purpose, your intention, your mission. People charge just to create vision board. People charge thousands of dollars, and like there are women who sell how to create vision board, how to set goals, and they bring you in the Zoom call and they charge $500,000. And there are some women who pitch me also, and I show them my other Facebook past posts. So, I mean, I've done enough investment. I paid like 6-7 lakhs of investment of what works, what doesn't work in online and offline space. But again, the boiling point, I mean, I've stopped investing with anybody. So even if somebody offers me the best of the best, even for $1, I'll say, nope. Even if somebody gives me for free also, okay, we'll see or go through it. Okay, it's there. There are other people who try to nurture or who pitch in. And people who say, Raj, test my product, go through my product, test it, see if it works. Even 2 weeks back, there was this lady. She's a neuroscientist, neurosurgeon. She's selling how to sell, the psychology of selling, what works, what doesn't work through AI.
Okay.
And I think even for 2 days, we were together. I forgot her name. I have her image. I forgot her name. I'm trying to see if I can recollect her image. She's an ex-employee of Microsoft, by the way.
Okay.
Everything works. Ah, there you go, Shannon Smith. She works on selling. Oh, she has got another one for this month also, free workshop. So there's somebody, there's somebody from Pakistan or Bangladesh also helping her. So they say the competition is increasing, but people can see what works, what doesn't work. She worked with Microsoft for 6 months. Okay, let me share. Anyway, she can't see this 3-hour video to be here. So she's the lady, Shannon Smith, coach's coach. Coaching, again, people say, even we know coaching is, people who don't make money, they call it a scam. She has a workshop on 26th and 27th. So she's doing a monthly workshop. So she has a game which talks about neuroscience. And she does amazing content and all that. She does videos also. 22 hours ago, video. We had conversation like this. Even this is like sales with.
Don't slip and fall in your sales process. Learn how to infuse neuroscience and psychology
Can you hear the audio?
into your sales process.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, I can.
It was this. It's like what? It's a 20-second video. I didn't create this. Somebody else. That other content creator working with her. I met him on the Zoom call when she was doing the 2-day or 3-day workshop. And this is another thing. You have to sit with them for 2-3 hours.
Don't slip and fall in your sales process. Learn how to infuse neuroscience and psychology into your sales process and close more clients. See you on the flip-flop. Ooh, I'm dead though.
So it's like people nowadays, they are putting all pets or animals or some random viral video in the beginning for 5 to 7 seconds as a hook to catch hold of somebody's attention. Then that's a trend happening now. I've seen lots of other videos like that. And probably they put their other talk after this attention grabber. And at the end, a call to action. And people who watch this short form content, they watch the long form content.
So is team building a concern with this kind of video editing in these things?
Works. Team building works. You know Beer Biceps, right? Beer Biceps has got a team. What's his team called? Team Ranveer Alabadia. They have their own YouTube channel. It's like they have their editing channel. Team Beer Biceps. Almost all the editors. In fact, I'd seen their.
They also have video course alongside, I think.
Yeah, they have their. They have their course also, the video editing course and all. This is the team. They have
whatever your thing is.
So again, you have to start using a YouTube account which has premium so that you don't get to see the ads.
नमस्ते दोस्तों, मैं हूं आपका भाई रणवीर अलाबादिया. ये है.
So this team. No, he has got his own in-house team. This was 4 years ago. But now I had seen his team. Almost 20-30 people. Beer Biceps team. What is the channel name? Okay, Beer Biceps Skill House. So like this, we spoke about the other. Even in the Friday course, we spoke about the other people, right? Like, so this is video editing mastery. They charge 1,500 rupees or 1,000 rupees something. Video editing. They have built a team. So it's like their team creating a team of YouTube editors or video editors. They have recorded course, which is good. So this course is how much?
35,000.
3,500.
1,000.
No, they have a membership. Per 1 year, it's 5,800.
Oh, okay. I started 35,000. Okay.
No. This is 5,800 rupees. One-time fee is 3,000. Standard. Gold is where you get bonus modules, placement opportunity, and all. This is again somebody who wants to start their career. Same way. Varun Maya has started. Varun Maya's wife had started AVTV. So there are AVTV is another. They also create editors worldwide. Almost all. AVTV is also. All these are. I mean, Sharon Hegde and almost all the creators, YouTube creators. AVTV charges 30,000, 40, 50,000. They have their workshops. They charge 30, 50,000. Everybody charges 30, 50,000. Okay, this one has 54,000.
They increase the price.
No, this one, AVTV, last time when we spoke also, the video editing. I mean, people treat this as rocket. I mean, people call this as rocket science and all, but I've started from scratch. I mean, when I started 15 years ago, like AVTV, there are lots of others who are building community videopreneurs also. These guys are Pune based or Mumbai based or Siddharth Raishekar team. Again, these guys, I've known them. I've seen them. Videopreneur.net. Okay, this .net is. Okay, discovery call, roadmap, growth. Okay, we are, yeah. .NET is the network. Okay. Oh, they started charging. Okay, this is news for me. Charging $2,000 monthly, $5,000, $10,000. I know Videopreneur team is there, but .NET is something which I'm seeing now. Okay, they have a US number. So they're running ads, or probably they're trying to use. Harry is the guy, Harry V. Okay, let's read full case study. Suso Digital. Let's see their YouTube channel. Okay, it's going only to LinkedIn. Maybe it is a template. But even if you look at, if you listen to this guy, it's there. I know their videos are there. Avi Arya is anyway there. So the people who used a co-founder of Videopreneur Studios, Palash bolke hai, Aman. This guy is the one who edits Siddharth videos, Aman. So the entire team who is there here, they worked with Ran Malhotra, they worked with what's his other name? Other speaker, I'm not getting. So, hey, I mean, the people who are building teams and all, these people, they do, see, they what, 15 reels a month. You can copy paste these exact stuff. I mean, definitely they have copy pasted and all. I know lots of other editors who charge $2,000 per one video also. I know editors from US who charges $5,000 for one project over a weekend. Because it's expensive. It's expensive for them. Okay, Videopreneur official. The call to here is not working. But this is a good landing page now. And they have the US numbers. But if you ask a coach or anybody to invest directly $2,000, they'll run away. That's what I've seen. They don't come forward. So even AVTV, $40,000, $50,000, if somebody is wanted to, I mean, if anybody is willing to do a career, it's good for freshers. Even the Beer Biceps team also, this is always good for your
Community.
yeah. I mean, for youngsters or for anybody who is starting off, I tell them to go through this entire thing. This is platinum membership, it is. And I've seen their programs for people who do offline. They do whatever Siddharth does. You meet a team, or even if we look at almost everybody does the same stuff. Offline, they meet. This lady interviewing other people and all. So even if we do 1% of what everybody is doing for our target audience, that's again $1 million monthly for them. And most of them are stuck at $30,000, $40,000 monthly, or $5,000 to $10,000 monthly. I mean, we are not catching hold of the cream audience in US. Mainly, I am not targeting the cream audience who are ready to invest, because people who make this $50,000 are like clinicians who make $50,000 per year, or $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 per year. They don't believe in investment of $5 per post, or they don't believe in $1,000 investment. I have lost clients like that also. So depending upon client, I'm changing the game. As in, I say, okay, $5,000 per year. But if they are willing to invest in the paid advertisement and all, it will go up to $25,000, $30,000. It's like 20, 30 lakhs. If they are ready to invest, okay, why not? Game on. There is huge market. Even I don't know if you remember that other example which I had shown you, the children as media producers, where UNICEF paid up to 10 lakhs. I don't know if you recall and all the camp.
The session.
Yeah, the children as media producers, where we taught children how to tell stories through filmmaking or tell. There is a huge market for this as children as storytellers, kids as storytellers. We have done this 10 years ago. Even now with smartphones, it can be done. Only thing is that consistency of doing. Because the size of the video camera, smartphone, you can create amazing videos now. All those other YouTube channels which are there. Because if I go back to, I mean, when UNICEF sponsored, we were like shocked because we know the people who were there, the team. So I'm trying to get their channel with the UNICEF banner and all. Vasuki, okay, this one. See this banner. Hyderabad Central University, UNICEF. So it's sponsored. It's sponsored completely to create, I mean, to bring in more creators, citizen journalism. So this guy Anil is the one who passed away during pandemic and all.
Oh,
Anil used to be,
yeah, you told this story in the session.
yeah, he has a daughter and all. Right now, probably if his daughter is going to be a creator, definitely she will change the game because that pain is way too different. So do you see like 15 years ago, he had videos there right from the early beta days. Even I had videos 17 years ago from YouTube days. So we didn't study making videos, creating videos, content creation, just like a course, or we played it as in we enjoyed the process, we enjoyed the pain. And now that things have changed, we are showing the same path for others. I've got thousands of videos to show, not only from my YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook, and multiple other channels, like 7 or other 8 YouTube channels which I have. Clients again, like a couple of them and all. So there are thousands of examples which we can show. When people point out that it is not achievable, it is not possible, normally I send my videos also, my old videos where I stuck, where I got stuck. Even some, apart from sending kids videos, I keep sending my videos also. See, this is what I was 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, doing the exact same thing which you are supposed to be doing now. And you have a ChatGPT, you have a script, you have lots of software apps now. We don't need to put in brains. You put the app on the phone, you can just read whatever is there in the app. I mean, people pay you for reading script.
Oh, wow.
People, that's what everybody is doing. That's what Palki Sharma, no? What's Palka Sharma?
Not sure.
No, you might have watched her videos on YouTube.
Okay, Palki Sharma.
Yeah, even last week when I was in Bangalore, over the weekend when I was in Bangalore, there was an international school in Bangalore. They are making kids watch Palki Sharma videos daily so that they are good at creating videos.
Okay.
And like, wow, this is like, what if you GGRS, then I got yeah, this is the international school. Last week when I was in Bangalore, they are making this residential school, they are making kids watch Palki Sharma videos. I'm like, what? Because see, if you look at this video, I'm not switching on the audio though. Children are creating. See, this is the annual report. Kids are reading the script and all. I told them, they were like, probably they were not using the teleprompter. I spoke to the chairman and all. They were using green screen and all.
actively engage in a diverse array of activities. Thank you, viewers. Now join us to listen from.
So like this, there were days when we pitched video newsletters to Oak Ridge also. Oak Ridge had monthly video newsletters. I mean, there's so many things. See, you see this video newsletter here? If you search Oak Ridge video newsletter, you'll find them. Children interviewing, children pitching. Even now, most of the schools or colleges don't have what needs to be done. I mean, with Indian clients, it's hard. Even with people whom I pitch, Indian clients, they're like, can you do it for free? It's just a video. I'll record it and I'll publish it. What's there in it? They don't understand the strategy behind publishing videos, but it's different for US clients. There's so much, because even parents, even your kids or schools also, they still go back to the diary or the regular print media and the print publishing or the regular paper and newsletter. But digitally, everybody is active through WhatsApp. What goes in WhatsApp, apart from text, it can be a video, it can be audio. Video is one of the laziest things to do. You just hit record. I mean, you hit play and you keep watching it. It's one of the laziest jobs to do, just watching videos. But creating videos is also laziest. You hit record, there's no escape. You can't stay silent. You have to say something when you hit record. I mean, if you have seen probably my pattern for last 3 hours, because I hit record, I'm constantly speaking. But if I hit stop, probably we would have ended it this some time back. I mean, if you have the Zoom 40-minute limit also, people who want to study, or if somebody again comes back to me, I'll say, go watch this video, which I have done with Amit. So they're like, Raj, I want to start a business in marketing or digital marketing. There are people who approach me like, Raj, can you read the script in, there is a language by name R or Python language related, something like R. I don't know if you heard about a language by name R.
No, I haven't.
Like Python language, there is this R language. The people who approached me saying, can you make videos on this? This is the JavaScript language and you have to create a tutorial on R programming and all. I've tried it, but it's like Arabic or it's like Spanish. It was going nowhere. I can't do it. Tutorials on R programming. And I said, I can't do it. Though it looks fancy and interesting, it's complicated like Python and all. I tried it, but so now he's doing with another freelancer, another woman is doing it. I mean, people said, Raj, I'll pay you 50,000. Just do whatever you have to do. We have some clients remotely in US or Canada. Just read the script, hit record, read script and stop it. Or edit it in your own style. And I'm like, there's so much of work to be done. I said, no, I can't. I tried it, but I was not being natural on that. It looks like a fake video. People who watch it, they're like, who is this trainer and all? They'll certainly Google, they'll try to find out. I'm not an R Python trainer and all. So we delegated this to another Python trainer, but he doesn't have communication skills. He doesn't speak Telugu. He's a Telugu guy. Okay. He doesn't have the flow. So when he reads the script, he doesn't sound like a natural trainer or some people, they have you have that edge. You can speak English, you can be natural because I still remember the day when you were on the street, probably that metro ride or auto ride. When you're traveling, you were on the Zoom call.
Yes.
You have that natural body language when it comes to content creation.
I actually started working on it. In fact, I initially had so many inhibitions, but yeah, slowly I broke them. But again, I put a pause again on that. So
children are really good at it, because if you ask your kids or probably your daughter or son to do it, they don't have these limiting beliefs or past conditioning. They just do it blindly.
True.
And so I kept a rule in my house that daily they have to do 5-minute vlog. what in the vlog is like I have my kids' videos daily, my daughter and son. Or else they don't get whatever they want during Decathlon days or DMart days. If they want something, I say big no to them. No, you can't have it because you missed your vlog.
I'm gonna follow this with my son.
So what do they say in the vlog is they just say whatever happened in the school. How was the day at the school? They complain about their parents. They complain about the teacher. They complain about their friends. They complain about the diary, or they say it was only exam day today. There's nothing written, nothing done. But they have to speak something for 5 minutes because they keep thinking what to say for 5 minutes. Just because it's digital, it's free, so they are doing it. So I'm just publishing it all onto our private workspace, which is again all YouTube. They'll know the pain of publishing it. Probably after 5 years or 10 years down the line, they'll know why we are asking to do it.
True.
Even if my daughter cries, I hit record, and she keeps fighting with me saying, stop recording, stop recording. Because at the end of the day, we don't want complaining and crying. Because complaining and crying will give negative vibes. It will lower their vibration. They'll be disappointed, depressed. They go cranky. They wanted all sugary items. So many things. All packaged foods they want. If you ask them to eat fruits, they say no, no bananas, no watermelon, no apple. Still they wanted all packaged items like Haldirams. So it's so many things. When it comes to content creation, people give all excuses. Name anything in alphabet, A to Z, they have everything in dictionary. But again, if you want them to if you want to show them the path for financial freedom and all, even Sid is coming up with for all the lifetime members who have been through his program. Now for children, Sid doesn't send his children to school. The same thing with most of the ILHians, they don't send their kids to school. They do homeschooling. And that's what is happening. He's running a program for children. I'm doing the same with Sreshta and Manichandra.
Raj, I
Okay, bye-bye.
have to pick my son. Sorry, I'm breaking this. I wish I could
That's
continue
okay.
longer.
No, we already spoke for 3 to 4 hours, I guess.
No, I've got so much of knowledge during this conversation. In fact, I think I've filled around 20
So keep attending skill arbitrage. Keep attending other people live webinars.
Okay.
Don't miss other live webinars. You'll get so many ideas.
Sure, definitely. I mean, I've almost filled 20 pages here during the conversation. Thank you so much.
Don't miss it. For you, making $5,000, $10,000 monthly is possible. Like 3 to 5 lakhs monthly is definitely possible. Only thing is that consistency.
Sure. I mean, yeah, there's so much advice that come in. Thank you so much. I have to contemplate with these notes and make a structure.
That's okay. Everything is just hit record and publish it. Doesn't matter whatever it is. Let other people judge. Just hit record and publish. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have continued longer. It's just because I have to go and pick him up. But
That's okay.
Surely I'll catch up. I mean, whenever it is possible,
We'll see. I'll see your progress for 30, 60, 90 days.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be happy to do that. I'll share it across LinkedIn and possibly whenever the other time possible, we'll catch up.
Yeah. Chalo. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Raj. I mean, I cannot thank you enough for
That's
all
okay.
the
No,
that
keep sharing it with other people. Whatever you learn, you will excel at it.
Definitely. Thank you so much again. And I'm sure I'll catch up soon. And this time I'll make sure everything I've written down, all the questions, I come to you with a proper whatever I've done for the past the gap from today and that day. I'll have all the questions ready and we'll discuss in detail and see.
Sure. Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care.
Much, Raj.
Thank you. Bye. Good day.
Good day. Bye.